Welcome to the stream, everyone. First live stream. Hopefully everything is good. We've got 2 viewers. Tap in the chat in the chat box. Let me know if you can hear me okay. It's the first one. Having a look at Luna at the moment. I just think that this is crazy what's happened to this crypto over just a short amount of days. I mean, I can't believe it. You know, I always wanted Luna. It looked so good on a chart, above its 50% for a long time. Came down, crashing, and wow, was never really able to predict this at all. So we've got 53% down on the 9th of May, on the 10th, 42%, and on the daily for today, already down 66%. The only good news is that we have a little bit of a base starting to form, potentially. Obviously, this is a little bit of a black swan event, if you will. And at the moment, we just don't know what's going to happen. So potentially some support coming in on the June and July period. Oh, awesome. You can hear me. Cool, cool. Well done. On the chaos. All right, awesome. Well, you know, Bitcoin can't dip below 31K, below 29K. So I said in my last video, I really don't want Bitcoin dipping below it. So we're still holding up on those June and July lows, which is really important. It's really important. That blue line here, we can't break this one. This is a very crucial point, this white one. So, I mean, when I first got into crypto, I've learned a lot. You know, I've been in crypto for about over a year and a half, about over a year and a half now. And I think if there's one thing I've learned is like risk management. Risk management is really important because it's times like this that you start to think to yourself, man, thank God I'm not on these altcoins, or man, what did I do with these altcoins? You know, everyone loves the altcoins. So Bitcoin's still doing very well at holding these levels. It's actually holding its ground, and that's the whole point of risk analysis, is just making sure that you're not dipping below it. So Bitcoin's in a healthy range. If Bitcoin did break this range, it's going to get really bad. Everyone's predicting a recession and yada. Look, the answer is no one really knows. And the media just loves to sell you things, ask these questions. They generate views and clicks, and it's part of the game. It's not to say it can't happen, but it can. Bitcoin's still holding up. Ethereum is holding up much better than Bitcoin. So I said in my last video as well that Ethereum is still holding on its 24th of January level. So right there. I don't know why it's not coming, but yeah. So you can see Ethereum bouncing off it perfectly. And this is why I love Ethereum, because it can do things like that. Yeah, I know, it's hard. I know. It's really hard. Look, Luna looks like, look, we don't know, but Luna's looking like a bit of a base might start be forming now. Again, it's a bit of a black swan event at the moment. We don't know what's happening. But the reason why I think there's a bit of a base forming is if we just have a look on the 30-minute chart, you'll start to see the base starting to form. So you can see finally we're getting some volume coming in, stabilizing in the last hour and a half. Just focus on these three. So you're starting to see really big volume coming in. Hopefully that makes it easier. You're starting to see a little bit of volume coming in. We're starting to have go a little bit sideways, a little bit. Like I said, this is a 30-minute chart, so it's happening quite, we're looking very heavily in the intraday. But hopefully a base can start forming, and this comes into support at here. You can see. So that's coming in at support around that July level as well. So you can see it's coming here. Because if Luna broke this level, we're going into the cents. We'll start be going to the cents. So It's really important Luna doesn't break these levels at all. Yeah, yeah. Look, it's too early to call at the moment. Um, I've been watching it the last 90 minutes, and it's sort of been going between $5 to $6. I did put a little bit just for the fun of it. I just wanted to see, okay, we'll see what happens, because either this thing's going to shoot right up or it's going to keep going down into the cents. Of course, it can keep going sideways, but we'll have to wait and see. So, yeah. Yeah. Nah, it will take a while. I feel really bad for the project and the team. I can't remember what his name is, the person who runs it. But yeah, I remember seeing an interview with him. He seemed like such a nice guy as well, and yeah, it was a bit sad that he sort of this sort of happened to them. I think it was a bit complicated what they were trying to do. I mean, I don't really understand the Luna ecosystem 100%, but something with Anchor as well and things like that just wasn't able to keep that liquidity and whatnot. They did say that they sold some AVAX as well, and that's why AVAX is getting hit pretty hard at the moment. But yeah, this is definitely getting a bit of a bloody day, unfortunately. So I thought I'd go live, share it with you guys, and we can go through it together. But you can see, look, Bitcoin and ETH are still holding their own. This is why I say they're really good buys, because you just they don't go against you too much. It's easy to make money in crypto, right? When it's a bull market, everyone's loving it, everyone's happy, they're feeling great about it. But as soon as Luna did happen, look, from what I know, there's a lot of conspiracy happening at the moment. I think, what was it? My friend showed me this report. Where was it? Well, basically, there's a bit of conspiracy that America might have done it to prove that the stable coin isn't what everyone thinks it is, and they want to test it. So the conspiracy at the moment is that the US government's done this. That's the conspiracy. No one knows what's happening at the moment other than it's getting attacked. So I'll see if I can find the article. Give me a sec. Yeah, so yeah, here it is. So that's the rumor at the moment. Yeah, no one really knows exactly, but that's basically what's happening at the moment. Is that it's just being attacked. The episodes, yeah. So we don't really know at the moment. It's been getting attacked. What I'm hearing is that the Luna ecosystem wasn't so. Basically, they're trying to sell Bitcoin and AVAX to get the value back up, because when a currency is pinged to a certain value, it needs to be backed by something. It can't just be it can't just be it can't just be a value and that's it. It actually needs to be backed by something. So they actually need to have those real money there ready to pour into it, to sell those assets, to give it to people, to liquidate it. Kind of like back in the old days, right? Money was pinged to gold. And if you remember in America, this was years ago, people wanted to people wanted to sell their money and get their gold and things like that. And then the government ended up saying, no, we're not doing that anymore. So it's sort of like that, in the sense that the crypto is backed by real money. It has to have real money. And that's why you saw the Luna ecosystem was always buying Bitcoin to have it in days like this. And apparently what was happening was that they weren't able to sell off their Bitcoin quick enough and put it into the UST. And that's what's causing the dump happening at the moment. So it should be pinged to $1, and you can just see it right there. It's breaking down pretty badly. Yeah, lots of it. Luna to $1, definitely possible. Definitely possible. Going to $1. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, anything's possible at the moment. I mean, look, the funny thing is that Luna's 50 cents at the moment. It should be $1. So you can, I mean, theoretically, if it holds up, you can easily get, a 100% return. If it pings back to $1. That's the tempting part for me. The tempting part for me is like, man, you can just make money on a stable coin. You can make 100% return on a stable coin. That's the funny thing. So, I don't think it's a scam. it got attacked heavily, and it got, yeah, I mean, no one really knows, like I said, about what the ecosystem is and what's happening behind the scenes, but it got attacked and people tested it, and it's all about stress load and server load and all that. That's why any ecosystem just is never really safe. Yeah, you can make lots of money just with a stablecoin. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I remember just looking at it and I was just like, you could just put money, make 100% return on a stablecoin. Because in theory, this should go back to $1. In theory, it should. Now, of course, we don't know. I mean, if it didn't, then that would be the end of the Luna ecosystem. But that's the tempting part for me. Is like, wow, you can make 100% return in just a matter of days. Yeah, they need to make. They didn't need to make adjustments, Perry. But the question is, are they going to survive this? I mean, and what I mean by survive, I mean, are they actually going to be able to get this price back up? Because all that hard work, I mean, this is going back to June and July. I mean, this was like, what, a 2,000%, yeah, increase from where it is. And for them to have to go back there again, it's going to be hard. It's going to be really, really difficult. This does lead a pretty good indication into NEAR, because NEAR's going to do their own stablecoin and their own ecosystem too. So I think they're going to have a look at them, have a look at UST and try and do it. So I think NEAR could be a really good follow-up to Luna in terms of what they're trying to do. So, pay attention, see what happens to NEAR. But at the moment, all altcoins are bleeding, so be careful. Yeah, I agree. That's not. A lot of people did say that too. I think, like I said, it's really hard to sort of grasp about like what's all backing these stable coins and interest rates and where's it coming from. Is it just programming more into it and things like that? There's a lot of things that we're all, I think, a bit new on. Just in general, I think crypto is just so new in that instance where, yeah. But I agree. Yeah, bear market's not happening. But yeah, look, we'll have a look at Luna. Like I said, a bit of a base starting to form a little bit. It's been hovering around this. So if we have a look at the hourly, we'll have to see. You can see it was basically going sideways for a few hours here and then eventually crushed. So we've got to give it some time and then we'll see what happens. UST, we don't know what's backing it, but UST has been around a very, very long time and there is so much liquidity with USDT. If anything happened to USDT, that would really bring crypto onto its knees. Like that would really cause problems with crypto. USDT is the backbone. USDT and Bitcoin, if one of those went down, crypto would probably go down with it too. So those two that can't happen. In terms of any altcoins though, so I'll have a look. I mean, the Bitcoin dominance is still on the way up, but it's only 1% up at the moment. So it's just, everyone's just scared in the market. I think I watched, I don't want to say who said it because I'm trying to avoid putting names out there, but there's one big channel that I was watching the other day and they were saying a cryptocurrency is really good. And they're like, look at the price. It's really good, you got to have the guts to buy. And I'm like, no, don't say that. Don't give them that advice. Are you kidding me? Of course you can go lower. So just be careful when people say things like that, because I couldn't believe he said, and this channel has like over 500,000 subscribers, and he was saying like, buy it now, because if you don't buy it now, you have to buy at some point. Do you want to buy it high, or do you want to wait for it to go up and then buy it? It's like, yeah, I'd rather wait for it to go up and buy it to confirm that the trend has reversed. So, this is why you really want to be careful. It was really bad advice when I heard that. I couldn't believe he said it. Adam's broken down a lot too. It is a very good project. It's sort of like the Binance of like ecosystems sort of thing. But getting hit pretty hard at the moment as well. You can see there's your downturn. Yeah, just DCA. I mean, dollar cost averaging is really the best bet you can have at the moment. Yeah, it's tough. It's really tough right now. Yeah. I own a little bit of AVAX. It's getting hit pretty hard at the moment, but most of my alts I've sold off, and I've put it into Ethereum, to be honest, the last few weeks. I'm just like, I just feel so scared holding onto any of these alts. I just want ETH. Yeah, ETH's just been looking good. Total market cap 1. You can see, broke those levels. Probably going to test July low. So we probably got another 15% down from where it is at the moment that we can go down. So crypto can still get hit pretty hard at the moment. But let's have a look. It is a good time to DCA carefully, but you really want to pick your altcoins really, really carefully. You really do. You know, we all love altcoins because they give us the best returns, but you know, I can make so much. I could always make so much more views and so much more subscribers if I just pumped coins. That's like what always hurts me is like, you know, you try to be honest sometimes and then people just don't like your honesty, or they feel like you're bad mouthing their crypto. I remember I bad mouthed SafeMoon, and I was like, you know, don't get SafeMoon. It's very, very dangerous. I did a video on that when I first started it, and people were like saying really mean things. I said Litecoin, like I'm like, don't be careful with Litecoin. Don't. So be careful with your altcoins because most of them just bleed out. You can see, you know, you can just see most of them just bleed out. So be careful. You're right. These are the best times to bleed it to. These are the best times to dollar cost average, but you want to be careful because most altcoins are just crap. You know, if you want me to review any altcoins, drop them in the comment section below. So it's like my first time doing this. It's like really weird. Yeah, Litecoin never recovered. So, you know, you can see just how many of them got hit pretty hard. But also see the percentage bars on the right. You're looking for the ones with the lowest because that means they're not getting sold off as hard. So you can see Cardano's actually gone up, so it's actually holding its own, but I mean, still breaking. So be a little bit careful. Axie as well. This one was another one that went down. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of altcoins just suffer. It's all about hype and hype, and it's very easy to see the fundamentals and hear the fundamentals and get excited and all that sort of stuff. It's, you know, but once you start seeing it on a chart and you start seeing it break down, like that's when you're like, yeah, this is real. Like this is surreal. Yeah, Axie got really hard, hit really hard. And the thing is, I don't think Axie's ever going to get to this price again. I really think Axie's done its time. There's going to be other games that do it, because it's everyone's going to try and do what Axie did, but do it better. So whatever the underlying tokenomics, gameplay, all that sort of stuff is, they'll try to improve it. It's just basic economics. People find the idea, they copy it, they mimic it, and they just make it better, you know? And that's what happens. So you'll see another gaming coin that does something similar, that does it better, and then that'll be the new thing. If we have a look at CRV, you know, broken down as well. Support on the 2.5 mark, bounced off it pretty much perfectly, you can see. So see what happens there. And there we go. BNX. Let's have a look at BNX. Oh, wow. Yeah, good call. Been holding up. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Good hold up in the 100 still, hanging on in there. That's what you're looking for. There's a reason why this coin isn't getting dumped, you know? There's a reason why these coins are getting dumped. You know, you just have to be like, okay, why are they holding it? Why is the whales holding it? You had your big volume shoot up and that's doing really well. So that's a good call. Yeah. Alluvium. Yeah, Alluvium looked really good too in the gameplay side, but this one's broken down as well. You can see. And this is what you should be really careful for. I mean, this is the Binance chart. I'll see if I can find anything else, but okay. Yeah, there we go. So broke those levels. If he breaks 368, which, why my hotkey isn't working. If he breaks these levels, it's probably going down to 271. If he breaks those levels, it's probably going to get worse. So it's tough, you know? It's tough. Next, and yeah. Zilliqa, this is another one that I made pretty good profits on. Basically, I bought it somewhere around March, sold it somewhere around 19 cents, and then came down. Never even looked at it. Didn't care. Made my profit. I'm out. FTM, yeah. So FTM is one of the ones that a lot of people are saying to get. Phantom, very, very weak. Did a video on Phantom, or I talked about Phantom in one of my videos. And this is what you're looking for in your alts. This is what I look for anyway in my alts, and it served me pretty well. So you can see January 24th, this was the big low. Okay, so January 24th, here it is. There's your January 24th. This was a really big day in Bitcoin because Bitcoin got dumped that day. Then you see February 24th, lower, and then you had March. You can see just the lower is getting lower, weakness starting to show, and then it broke that level. Once it breaks that level, boom, that's it. Game over, get out of there. Take your loss, move on. You can just see it's just breaking down. It's breaking down. You can see hopefully. If I put this on a monthly chart, you can probably hopefully see it better. Monthly charts are really nice, easy way to have a look at it. So you can see, January low, February low, March low, April low, May low. That's all you have to do. You can just see it breaking down. So until you start to see the reversal change, that's it. Yeah, it did. Yeah. Like, I know it's hard, and I have to, I try to do this too, is like, you have to wait for the reversal to happen. You have to wait for the green bar to come, show that the trend has changed consistently. Like let's say Phantom for a reason. Let's have a look at Phantom, right? You had May, you had your crash, and then June you had your low, and then July you had your low. Then you have a look at August. You're like, okay, August was a good month. I'll wait for the next confirmation. And then you get in around September. Let's just say you got into September. You still would have had a 180% increase, But it's all about having a plan and having a risk and seeing what you want to do, Something I've learned is like, in crypto, the gains will come. The profits will come in crypto. They're not going to, they'll be there. But you have to protect yourself. That's the problem with crypto. With crypto, it's the gains will come. You will make returns. Your crypto will probably go up, thankfully, thanks to Bitcoin. But when things are getting hit, that's when you need to protect your profits. That's the hard part, is protecting your profits. Chainlink, I'll have a look at Chainlink. So Chainlink is another one that I really don't like. I did 2 videos on Chainlink where I basically just said I don't like it at all. And you can see broken down, Chainlink. You can see Chainlink broken down. Put the high in May, broke down in May, never got to the all-time high in the second half of the bull run, broke those levels in July. So you can see this was a big bear market period as well. You can see, broke it down. And now it's having to go back to the September 24th of 2020 lows for some support. It's weak. So in a bear market, you really want to make sure, how is your crypto being sold off? That's really the big thing. Yeah, how is your crypto getting sold off? Okay, I'll show you some of the the books I've been reading as well. You can see, this is the book I'm reading at the moment. It's by Gann as well. So I've been reading this one. This one's a really good stock market book as well. Been reading a ton of them lately, and just trying to get better knowledge and things like that. But at the moment, yeah, it's in Gann's book, he just talks about, in a bear market, look at how cryptos are breaking down, or not cryptos, but shares at the time, stocks, and there's a reason why the bad ones are getting sold off of. So the ones that are getting sold off the most look the weakest in the rally. So just be aware of that. Any other cryptocurrencies you want me to review? Hopefully everything is all good. It is so weird because I feel like I'm just talking to myself. So Solana. This is another one that a lot of people really like. Support coming in on the 24th of August. This one's another one that's been breaking down a lot. Bitcoin. All right, no worries. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. So have a look. All right, we'll have a look at Ape and Bitcoin. Let's have a look at Bitcoin first. So those were my areas for Bitcoin. Like I said earlier, Mark, Bitcoin still finding some support on the July, June dates. Just remember key dates. I think that's probably the big takeaway is like, remember key dates. Any big date that Bitcoin dumped, that's a really important date to measure your altcoins against. So I'll try and zoom this in as well. Maybe if I switch to candles, that's probably a little bit easier for you. But you can see, so yeah, where are we? January 24th. January 24th, you can see high volume. Sold off massively, big dip, got bought back up immediately. Really big sign of support. And then January 24th as well was the next big date. So there's January 24th, big date as well. So you want to look at your altcoins, okay? Did they find support in January 24th and February 24th, or did they go down? If they went down, they're crap. If they held support, they're good. Simple as that. Look at the big dates. And then you can see Bitcoin dipped below that January 24th low, below the February 24th low. Now it's finding support in the July low. But if we have a look at, say, ADA, I'll just use the Coinbase exchange. You can see there's your January low. And there's your February low. Broke both, and now we're headed down. So that's how you look at your altcoins. Simple as that. So Bitcoin's still looking okay. Can't break those levels though. Ape is in a very, very dangerous position at the moment. Ape cannot break these levels. Ape needs to stay at this level. If Ape, yeah, because look, I mean, the absolute lowest it can go is about $1 because that was the low here. But from where it is now, there's just nothing to support this price at the moment. So very, very dangerous to hold Ape at the moment. Can be easy 85% loss. So at this point, you're probably better to hold in on UST. Just buy the stable coin, guys. Buy the stable coin. 43 cents on a stable coin. If it pings back to $1, 127% return if you buy a stable coin. So yeah, be careful with ApeCoin. Nothing to support it. ENS. I saw ENS actually the other day. Let's have a look at ENS. Oof. Breakdown in January. Holding up okay. Yeah, it's not doing too bad. If we have a look, there's your February 24th low. Holding, finding some support on there. Not a bad call at all. Good call. Not the worst, but any altcoins at the moment I would be holding off pretty bad. We just don't know where the market's going to go. But not a bad call at all. Yeah. There it is. 50% coming in at play. Rejection hasn't broken down as other cryptos, but still broke that February 24th low. Problem is, yeah, we need to see where the space starts to form on this one. BTC dominance up from here, potentially. I'm surprised it's not higher than it should be, to be honest. I feel like it should be higher. Bitcoin dominance, only up 1% on the day, so still a bit of a big bar. So it probably is going up at the moment, but I expected it to be a little bit more, to be honest. I think this is just, yeah, showing weakness in the market at the moment overall, because it's not even flowing into Bitcoin. Luna hanging in on there, $5. We're at $5 for Luna, back low on the bar. Luna, poor Luna. Hope this is a cautionary tale. No altcoin is safe. So let's have a look. From the low to the high, there's your 2,200% return. Thank you, Tia, doing wonders right now. What about Moon River or Mover? Let's have a look. Yeah, oof. Yeah, breakdown. This one was horrible too. Oh my god, look at it. Look at it. That's horrible. I remember people talking about that, but yeah, that's a downtrend. Stay away. Stay away. That's horrible. Oof. That is horrible. Yeah. Breakdown. And this is something to pay attention to as well when you look at your cryptos. You got very high volume, so you can see how much volume had the upthrust, so the price got pushed back up, immediately closed weak, and then immediately broke that support. That's a really bad sign too. So just be careful when you see your cryptos do that. When big volume comes up, it needs to stay at that support. So if you have a look at, say, here as well, April 2nd, big volume, price came, closed weak on the bar. The next day you get an inside bar. The next day price moves up a little bit, but it can't break these levels. Next day breaks them, get out. Bad. So pay attention to volume. If you have big volume on the day, it needs to generally hold up on that price. Yeah, I agree. Gamers Kingdom. Definitely. I look. Obviously, we don't know what's happening at the moment, but UST is it messes with my head because I'm like, this should be like an arbitrage or something where it's just like it's so easy to just get the returns. 150% return on a stable coin. In theory, guys, in theory. You know, that's the tempting thing. Yeah, be careful, Pierre. Yeah. All the altcoins at the moment, the only thing that's safe is ETH and Bitcoin. They're the only two that I would actually say are a little bit safe. Not to say they can't go lower, they can always go lower. But at the moment, there just seems to be a little bit of support forming at that level for BTC and ETH. Everything else, we don't know what's happening. So be careful. I'll have a look at FTT because FTT was quite good. FTT was really good. You can see there's your January 24th low, and it's not too far from that. So it hasn't broken down as bad, and it's an exchange. And you know that Sam Bankman-Fried is a genius. So, and you've got a lot of support coming around these areas. So $30, 10% down, $28, next percent down, 30%. So in a bear market, it's not too bad at the moment. The only thing I don't like about this coin is that it's pretty hard to stake. You really want to be able to stake your cryptos, so you don't know how long we're going to be in this position for. I'm currently staking my ETH though. BNB, all the money in Luna going to UST. Let's have a look. UST. It is, but it needs to hold up. It's still breaking down. It's still coming up. If we look on the hourly chart, you'll see there it is. Oh, look at those last few hours getting absolutely beat down. Tough time. You gonna do it, guys? Let's do it. 130% return on a stable coin, 150% return on a stable coin. Oh, beautiful. Let's have a look at BNB and Algorand. So BNB. Binance. Yeah, this is another one that's not too bad as well. It's hard to go wrong with Binance. I'd probably want it to drop to about 261. Support around that June and July low. But it's holding up okay. It's holding up a little bit better than Bitcoin. A little bit. You can see we're not too far away from it. But yeah, Binance is not bad at all. Holding up okay. Could get it down for 13% cheaper, but not holding up pretty good. World's biggest exchange. That's what you're looking for. Good cryptos, good fundamentals. They've got good projects. They've got a good management team. Anything can still happen, but you're looking for as lower of a risk as possible in cryptocurrency land. That's what you're looking for. Nia. We'll have a look at Algorand and Matic and Nia. Let's have a look. So Algo, I think that was the code. Yep. So this one's broken down a fair bit too last time I looked at it. You can see there's the breakdown. So there's your breakdown. There's your breakdown. There's your January low. Zoom in for you. There's your January low. There's your February low. There's your March low. You get the nice rally. You get the break. You get the rejection, and now you're down. And support coming in somewhere in that 2020 area. Yeah, somewhere here. Some support will come in. Looking weak though. Have a look. What else? Let's have a look. What do you think about Matic? Matic is another one that I was really keen for, and this one's broken down a lot too. So there's your breakdown. Going down to 83 cents. Broke the September low. Broke the February low. Broke the January low. Finding some support on the July low. Good news is low could potentially be in for Matic, potentially. So there's your next area of support, 74 cents. So we'll see how we are from there, which is another 9% down. We'll see how it happens. Nia, I talked about Nia earlier. I think Nia is in a really good position to potentially become in a similar position to what Terra was in terms of being a dominant stablecoin. There's had a lot in this ecosystem. It has very, very good fundamentals. It's trying to be every layer one's best friend. And it's looking good. It's holding up okay. You can see perfect support coming in at the 375 mark at $7.72. So you can see perfectly bounced off of it. Looking a little bit weak, but still finding some support on that February 24th low. So how many charts have we looked at today? And I said January 24th low broke. February 24th low broke. March low broke, right? Nia still finding support on the February 24th low. Still finding support on the 2022 levels of support. It's not having to go back to 2020 levels of support. That's really what you're looking for. Yeah, everything's getting beaten. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It's very tough. But if you guys are finding my channel. You guys are still being educated. I mean, this is the beauty of it. I mean, I like this because it teaches me in the bull run. Like, never take the bull run for granted. Because in the bull run, we're always thinking, oh, I'm gonna make more money, you know. But you're actually probably not. You know, all good things must come to an end, is what I'm saying. And I think you'll have a new appreciation of the bull market when you go through these things. Because I was in the bear market mid last year, when it was June and July, and I was like, and it was only 2 months. And I was like, oh, okay, here we go again. But now we're having a full proper 6+ months. So yeah, definitely learning. I would hold on to your ETH. I would hold on to your ETH. ETH's very good. The reason why ETH and Bitcoin is good is because cryptocurrency relies on those two getting to all-time highs for the market to continue. So everything else, it doesn't need to go to an all-time high. So I showed you Chainlink. Chainlink never got to an all-time high. It never came to an all-time high, but the market still moved. You know, that's what you're not looking for. So there's Chainlink's high in, yeah, here it is. Oops. There's Chainlink's high in November, and then first half of last year, and Bitcoin went to the all-time high. The market relies on Bitcoin and Ethereum getting to all-time highs for crypto to be in a healthy momentum. So don't sell your ETH, don't sell your Bitcoin. They will get to all-time highs again. We don't know when, but everything else, I couldn't say with certainty that it would or it wouldn't. But Bitcoin and Luna, I could say pretty much with certainty, it will go up to its all-time high again. Otherwise, all of crypto is doomed. Don't sell your ETH. You probably got it at a very good price as well. Luna for money. Do you think Luna will ever recover? Not anytime soon. It's going to be. I think they've just lost a lot of faith in that system, and I think Luna is going to just become that pump and dump thing where you'll just get a few pumps, a few dumps, and that's it. You know, it's going to be the crap coin that people chase. It's going to be kind of like Doge. You know how we don't take Doge seriously? If you look at Doge, you know, it's sort of just gone nowhere. You know, Doge just never went anywhere for ages. Just breakdown. And the only people who trade these are traders. They make their profits in and out, and they get in and out. That's why if you look at an hourly chart, you'll see a lot of volume, generally speaking, with Doge. It's just a trader's coin. People like to trade it. But so Luna could be something like that, but I just think that ecosystem's just lost too much faith. Yeah. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, it needs to be holding up. Any other altcoins you want me to review? I'll just go through some random ones. Phantasma, this is another one that broke down. This was one that I was in for a trade earlier, but I saw it breaking down early on, and I left. So there's your January 24th low. There's your February low. There's your March low. So it got lower, lower, lower. Get out. So that's just how it is. You know, it's very simple. You know, it's very simple. Have a look at key dates. Have a look at Bitcoin's pump and dump days or pump days or dump days. Have a look at it. See what's happening, and then if you see anything happening, look at your altcoin. How did your altcoin react? If your altcoin did worse, it's probably not good. If it did better or did sort of the same, it's a good thing. Yeah. Hold on to your Luna. Something might happen, but we'll have to have a look and see for a little bit. Yeah. Still sitting at $4.80. So you can see volume's coming in. Big, big, big volume. Big volume coming in, guys. Huge. You can see even here, the volume's pretty big, but the last couple, basically the last 2-3 hours have been really, really big volume days. So have to wait, have to see what's happening, see what's going to happen, get that confirmation. But I don't think Luna's ever going to really recover back to that price. If it does, it's going to take years. I just don't see how they're going to be able to do it. Have a look. Serum. This is another one that I said in one of my update videos that it could be a pretty good trade. So there it is there. That was the trading range. And then dumped. Broke those levels. Boom. I don't know what's wrong with Serum. It's such a good fundamental side of things on the Solana ecosystem, but yeah, broke down. The problem is, Gamers Kingdom, is that it's just lost so much trust with the community. I don't know how you get that trust back. I just don't know how you say to people, oh, we're back to $1, everything's fine, we patched up security. It's like the reputational damage that ecosystem has just gone through. This is going to be all over the news, and everyone's going to be like, this is exactly why I don't go into crypto, because of what happened to Luna. I just don't know how they do that. It just lost so much trust. I won't be using UST. Not that I was using it, but I wouldn't now. Simon, how you going, Simon? How is my friend going? So, yeah. I just don't know how Luna's going to be able to do it again. Solana, still finding a little bit of a base. Smooth Love Potion, absolute downtrend. Look at that. Whoop, down. This is why you be careful when people say hold on to your cryptos for 5 years. You just never know. You got Secret Network. I was really keen on this one too. You can see breakdown as well. Yeah, I know what you mean. Good, Simon. Good, Simon. Any crypto you want me to review? Just put a request and we'll have a look. Kusama. This one was actually holding up pretty good as well in the March rally. Actually did very, very well in that March rally. So it went up about 77%. Did very, very well in that time. I couldn't believe it. But of course, like I said, most altcoins crap. And then there's the breakage. There's the break. There's the rejection. Downtrend. So it's tough. It's tough. It's really, really, really hard in a bear market. It's really hard. ADA. Let's have a look at Cardano. Good old Cardano. Cardano. There's your break. There's your downtrend. So same rules apply. Have a look at those big dates. So here's January. Here's January. Here's February. It had to hold up on February. It had to hold up. It couldn't break this level. And there's your break. Broke that February low. Rejection. 64 cents. Going down. Oh, it's going to get hit really, really hard. Look at that. No support coming until at least 45 cents. Going to be brutal. About 40 cents. for ADA coming up. Unless he finds a new base somewhere in between, but unlikely. I reckon it is, Mo. I reckon Luna's a good price. I reckon Luna's a good YOLO price. I wouldn't put much on it though. But I would consider anything you throw at that thing to be gone. To be gone. You're not getting it back. You're probably never getting it back. And look, it's just a bit of gambling money. It literally is gambling money though. But the thing is, everyone's talking about Luna, but some people in the chat were like, just get the stable coin. Because the stable coin, in terms of a risk, is actually not that bad. It's a stable coin, meaning that this stable coin should ping back to about $1. And it's currently sitting at 48 cents. So it needs to get back there. So you should be able to get, theoretically, 100% return. I mean, already when I was recording, when I started, you would have made 50% return on a stable coin. So it's crazy. Adam getting absolutely crushed. $12 now. But is it stable though? Again, in theory, conceptually, it should be. It should be. The question is, how much do you trust them to get it back to $1? That's the question. You know, because that's the whole point. But of course, if you're getting Luna, you're sort of better. The ecosystem will recover. But I reckon it's fun. You know, yep, there it is, $4.45. If it breaks $4, it's gonna get hit really, really hard. Again, finding support. Whoops. Finding support. Just grinding away. Perfect support. Bouncing off it. And if you look in the hourly, huge volume, huge, increasing. This is what makes you think maybe the tides are changing a little bit now because the volume's starting to come back in. So keep an eye out. Maybe it's starting to bottom out. We don't know. Yeah, I agree. Pack's not. How is it ever going to recover? But you know, we don't know. You know, this is what I mean. This is uncharted territory. I've been thinking about it the whole day. Like, my God, like, when was the last time you saw something like? Because Luna was untouchable. You know, Luna was doing so well since the start of the year. It just really held up. It still put in a new all-time high in 2022. You know, a lot of coins did not do that. A lot of coins did not put in a new all-time high in 2022, but Luna did. You know, that just goes to show you how strong it is. You know, like you look at ICP. You know, there's your downtrend. It's become the unstable coin. It really has. It really has. Look. There's ICP downtrend. You know, so I have to wait for Luna. See what happens. Needs to hold that dollar. Needs to hold that dollar. Still got another 14 hours and 28 minutes of the daily close. If we have a look at the 4-hour chart, and you'll start to see. So you can see a bit of a base was forming around the 50%, lost its value, and you can see it held up in that mark, roughly here, before getting broken down. So got to give it some time for it to reveal itself. Is it worth putting a couple hundred? I reckon it is. See what happens. Maybe you put a couple hundred, you make 2-3 grand back. Not a bad call, but you have to see. Gonna have a look at Axie. It will bounce back. I have to have a look. Moonlight. Don't have any. Don't have any. Don't have any. It will. You know, just take it as it comes. Take it as it comes. You know, take it as it comes. The market doesn't owe you anything, and no one really knows. Take it as it comes. Axie breakdown. This is one that really got hit pretty hard. I said it earlier. Axie could definitely. I don't think Axie is ever going to get to this level again. I think there's going to be a different game in crypto that does its own thing. And you can see, back down, rejection at the 50, there's your January low, there's your February low, and broke it. Finding new support at $22. It's probably on its way down to at least, yeah, probably where it is now to about $14. Pretty rough. Pretty rough. But we have to see. It's going to be tough. Actually breaking down any other altcoins you want me to review. This is much more quicker. Bro, if you have 1K, you don't need it when you put it in the market. You're gonna put me in jail. Look, if I didn't really care, I'd still put on the stable coin. I'd probably still put on the stable coin. Like I said, it's just in theory, it should ping back up. In theory, it should. It should go back up. So there's your 100% return back. You know, whereas Luna, it's like, okay, how much do you really bet on this ecosystem getting back up? You know, you don't know. So it's pretty sad. But yeah, I'd put it on UST, personally. It put me in jail. Put in strippers. Yeah, you probably get more fun out of it than crypto. Crypto make you lose your hair, go bald, go crazy. Already losing a bit of it on the back. Let's have a look. Render, talked about render, breaking down at the moment. Wasn't able to get it. There's your breakage. Finding support at that August level. Definitely possible for it to go to 35 cents. Definitely possible. Another 63% down. So, brutal. Rune, Thorchain. This is another one that I said it was very, very good. Starting to creep down. I said to myself, I want to get Rune at $3.20. I wanted to get Rune at that February 24th low, where that horizontal line is. There's your January low, there's your February low, and we're about to test it. That's what strength looks like in a coin. So we'll see what happens. Sandbox, another one. Sandbox, Cosmos. Cosmos has been breaking down pretty bad as well. Sandbox broke the November low. There it is, going down to the November low. So Sandbox is definitely headed to at least $1.20 minimum. Yeah, good time to short the market though. Yeah, Cosmos. Can't believe how bad that got hit. Got really hit. Ugh, horrible. Horrible. Look, you still got the June levels to play out. That's the sort of good news. You still got those significant areas holding up. But yeah, it's tough. It's so tough now. EGLD, I talked about this crypto. Said it was going to do very, very well. Didn't end up happening. But it's still not breaking down as bad as other cryptos. So there's your January low, there's your February low. Bit of rejection happening at the moment, but still holding up. There's still a little bit of support coming to it. Of course, can still break. So you can see support coming in at that May level. Can still definitely break it though. So need to be careful. Engine broken down tremendously. Look at that. Broken down past the February low, past the September low, going down to the June 24th low. That's not what you want to see. So there it is. Okay. Hopefully can stay on that range. If he breaks that, all bets are off. What goes to $1.50? Dirty. 33,000. Definitely. My bet would be on UST. UST going to $1. Someday, we don't know when, but someday it is. Possibly it's going. Who knows? We'll have to see. Yeah. Luna, $3. Holding on the $4 barely. Holding. Steady as she goes down. Steady. So hopefully we start to see that it's okay. But $4. Can't break that $4, guys. Cannot break the $4. If we break that $4 mark, we're going to the cents. Going to the cents. UST, already had a look at UST. UST should theoretically go back to $1. If it goes back to $1, then there you go. There's 125% return. If it goes to USD, if it goes back to $1. You probably have to wait a little bit though, because it's already been down for 3 days. So hopefully it regains it. But yep, there you go. There's your 120% return. If it actually goes back to $1. With Fibonacci, there's not much you can do with a stable coin. It doesn't really do much. Probably go from there to there. And there it is. So you can't really use it with the tools on a stable coin because yeah, it just should stay in this range. Having a look. Doge to $1. How do you feel about Doge? Doge is crap. Doge is really bad. Doge has had its run. If it does come back, it's going to take a very, very long time. You can see. There it is. There's the run when Elon Musk was tweeting about it. Tesla was accepting Bitcoin, things like that. That's when Doge was going off to the moon. Broken. Never got even near it. Break down. There it is. Is it going to $1? I would not be holding my breath. There's plenty of other cryptos out there that's going to get you money. Don't have to go for the ones that have already done it. Any crypto that's already done its time to break up with them and move on. Oh, Luna broke the $4. Oh, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Have a look at the 10-minute chart. Look how much volume. It's absolutely hilarious. This is like World War III happening right here between the Bulls and the Bears. Look at it right there, just trying to hold on to that horizontal line. Elon with trust with Fibonacci on the 4-hour. Okay, let's have a look. UST on the 4-hour. There you go. Breakage happened. Actually went down to as low as 23 cents. That's what I mean by the stablecoin, guys. UST went down to 23 cents, which means just over 4 hours ago, you would have made 100% return in just over 4 hours. That's what I mean. That's how crazy it is. You know? That's what I mean. So it's still blowing my mind, but yeah. Have to see. And Elon we trust. I like Elon Musk too. I think he's a good guy. He's very misunderstood. Having a look at thoughts on Theta. Yeah, I was actually going to do a video on Theta, but I always forget. There's another one that broke down a lot too, so get out of the 4-hour chart. And there it is. Just look for two things, guys. Bull market was first half of last year. So April was the high. That was the first half of the bull cycle, was around, April, May-ish, very early May. That was the first half of the bull cycle before it went down. Then second half of the bull cycle started from about August to November. If your altcoin did not put in an all-time high or near an all-time high in the second half of the bull run, that being from August to November of 2021, your altcoin is crap. Your altcoin is crap. It did not get to a new all-time high, which means they didn't care about it. So dump it, break up with them, give them a kiss goodbye, move on. It didn't do anything for 6 years, but yeah. Look, you can only go by probabilities. What do you know about farm? I don't know much about farm other than looking at a chart, but Tether US, there it is. Yeah, you can see breakdown as well. Whoops. You can see breakdown. Broke those December lows as well. This one's going to get hit really hard as well. Broken. And this is what it is. This is why ETH is very, very good. Because if you have a look at ETH, it's still up 3%. Every altcoin down 10, 15, 20, 30%. If you're Luna, 90%. ETH up 3%. Better than Bitcoin's 1%. This is why I love ETH. This is why I love Ethereum, because it holds up in the long run. Everyone wants to talk about holding their crap altcoins for 5 years, 6 years. Give me ETH. ETH I'll gladly hold for 5 years. Luna will go down to 0. I don't think it'll go down to 0. I think Luna will... I think Luna... There will be some buyers there. There'll definitely be some buyers there. I don't think... there will be a group of people who want to hold on to Luna. And I'm one of them. I'm one of them. I'll buy Luna. I'll buy Luna at 2 cents. Would you buy Luna at 2 cents? I would buy Luna at 2 cents. I'd buy Luna at 1 cent. I'd buy Luna at 0.00025 cents. 10 hours of move. Yeah, I feel like Quan can't say anything though. He can't. If he says anything, they'll just attack him. He just has to be quiet. His team's probably just saying, just be quiet. Don't say anything. Don't trigger anyone. Just be quiet. Let it run. Let it move. Do your own thing. Moving on. I'm going to hold on to my Luna. Hold on to your Luna, see what happens. You might be holding for a very, very long time. Is it possible for Luna to come back? I don't think Luna will ever get back to what it was previously, unless it takes years, but I just think that that ecosystem has lost so much trust. I don't know how people can regain that trust. $3.94. We're going down, getting hit. Can't break those levels, guys. $3.90. We're starting to get some acceleration happening. Ooh, $3.88, $3.83. Oh my god, it's happening. Let's have a look at the 1 minute chart. There it is. There's the sell-off happening on the 1 minute chart. $3.75, $3.80. Oof. Yeah, he'll just get hate. World's greatest rug pull. I wouldn't get Luna. Get UST. UST, guys. If you have to get something, if you're going crazy, just get UST. Just get UST. It should get you back to that $1 mark. Should get back to the dollar mark. And there is your 100% return. Well, actually, no, it should be more like here. There it is. About 125%. That is where you should go. No worries. Luna speed running down to 0.001. $3.50. It broke the $4, guys. I said if it broke $4, it's going to the cents now. That's it. GG. It is going. Can't believe it. Bitcoin dominance. Still holding up. Not as high as I thought it would be. Thought it'd be more than that, but still holding up. Going up, but yeah. Luna, $3.55. It's gonna get hit so hard. It's gonna get hit so hard. Yeah. Time to sell. This thing's gonna take. You got to give it a few days, see what happens. But this is gonna be all over the news. This is gonna be all over the news. It's gonna be all over the news. The latest cryptocurrency, Terra Luna, has just seen over a 95% devaluation on their cryptocurrency. A warning to all investors out there not to trust cryptocurrencies. Things like that. If they do come back, it definitely could be, but you know, the thing is like the whales are the ones who've sold this. That's the thing. The whales are the ones who've sold this. So either they're gonna buy it back up and screw us retailers, or they're actually going to just leave it. So I have to have a look and see. This is why, as retailers, we are always on the lower end of things. You know, we just have to follow them. We can never get as good as returns as them. But look at ETH, still hanging in there, up 3.4%. A good strong close as well. Look at that, closing very, very strong. Nice job, ETH. Luna, $3.50. Going to get worse, guys. Wasn't able. Held on for a while. Wasn't able to get there. No selling. No selling. Wait till it comes. Regulators will come after stable coins. They will. They will. Yeah. Look, it's not the end of the world. It will still always be there. You know, crypto will always be there. Nothing's going to happen to it. There'll be new projects, there'll be new management teams, but you'll always get good prices and things like that. It's part of the game. It just, yeah, you know, regulation comes and things like that. Just part of the game. $13 you have left. Hey man, get yourself some Uber Eats. Enjoy a nice burger. Relax. Hey, if you're in the chat, just think to yourself, your day cannot be worse than Quan's. Okay? Just think to yourself, you can't be worse than him. He's probably just put his house on sale and better flee the country. Ah, poor guy. Have a look at some alts. Let's have a look at what's up. Some coins. Flow is up. ETH is up. Ethereum Classic is up. EGLD still doing well. FTT is doing pretty well. Ghost. Yeah, some of them are doing okay. Oh, Torn's doing pretty well. Torn's actually been holding up pretty well. Look at that. I remember I was looking at Torn not too long ago. There it is. Look at that. Beautiful. Held up reasonably strong. Torn's looking pretty good too. You know? What color doesn't it? Don't worry. It's tough. 4K loss. Put it on the UST. The UST. There you go. $125% return on a stable coin. XMR. This one's another one that was actually doing really, really well. Broke down a fair bit. But you can see, there's your February 24th low. There's your January low. There's your January 24th low. And we still got a while before we test it. I don't know what's happening with this. XMR looking good. Torn is doing very, very well. Up 5%. Doing really well. Zilliqa down. Ryzen down. XRP. Never really liked this coin, to be honest. Too many people talk about it. Well, that's the big question. That's the $1 million question. Axel. That's the $1 million question, right? Are they going to come in, save it? Are they going to try to protect it? But no one knows. No one knows. They will keep their Twitter quiet. They won't say anything. And you'll just have to wait and see what happens. But look, I mean, it's still trying to regain its peg. You can see it's actually trying. So at least that's, sort of good. So you can see here on the daily, you just see absolutely crazy. 77% wipe on a stable coin. Crazy. They're trying to regain it. It's still hanging in there, but this is going to be one of those things where you'll just wake up and you'll just be like, well, what the hell just happened? So risk to reward ratio. I don't think they'll abandon Luna though. Not for a little while. I don't think this will be an overnight thing. Luna hanging on, $3.80. So we'll see. There it is. Barely hanging on. Needs to come to that $4 mark, preferably. Needs to come to that $4 mark. Yeah, I know. Anything's a stable coin compared to UST at the moment. Oh, it's crazy. We have TRX. This was another one that did quite well. This one's a really good tradable coin as well. Just goes through these times where it just goes up and does its own thing. Really, really good. There's your 50%. Perfect bounce off of it. Already up. See it right there. Perfect bounce. I love looking at charts. I love it. So good. Anything else? Above $4. Yeah. I like the Binance Exchange though. The Binance Exchange is yep, there it is, $4. It's hanging in there, guys. The fight is back. They're fighting. And it's back under $3, under $4. We lost. Very risky. No, definitely not. Get the stable coin. The stable coin. Get the stable coin. The UST, guys. How much percentage return we're going to get at the moment? 114% for a stable coin. Put 100 grand, get 200 grand, retire for like 2 years after inflation. Yes, UST. What does Luna have left in reserves? No one knows. What's the dashboard address? Look, all this on-chain analysis and things like that. This is why on-chain analysis can sometimes be bad as well. Just look at a chart. There's a reason why they're selling it. There's a reason why the whales are selling it, but there might be a reason why they're coming to support it now. You know, obviously this is very tough because we're dealing with intraday, so we just have to stick to the hourly chart and just see what they come out with. We can just see, look at the volume. Look at the volume. Look at the volume, guys. You can see average volume in an hour is 11.46. In the last hour, 45 million units of Luna traded. Feels so bad. UST a buy? I said I think so. I think it's a pretty good buy, but I wouldn't put much personally. Not financial advice. I just think consider it gone. Pretend you're never getting your money back. Have a look later. See what happened. Could be one of the greatest stories though if it gets back and they recover from this. Luna will be an incredibly resilient ecosystem if they come back to this. But I just don't think it did. So if Ethereum or something went through this, like their sort of version of it, you'll probably see a little bit more support coming because Ethereum's been around for a while in its own thing. I know it doesn't have a stable coin, but if it sort of went through this sort of trouble, there'd be a lot of people coming to support it. So Luna getting dumped, not the best look. Yeah, there's a reason why they're letting it just run. Risk management. What's happening with GameStop? GME. Oh yeah, you want me to have a look at it? GameStop. Okay, the GME. GameStop breaking down as well. I always don't like this. I never really like GameStop because digital is just going to kill them. They can't compete with digital. There it is. Going to test. Yeah, it's tough. Remember when everyone was shorting it? Look at that. Went all the way up to $485. Yeah. Stocks are very boring though. Take ages for them to move. That's why like old people love them. I think Luna will get some sort of bailout. They won't let it die. Who knows? It's just too much. It's too much. You know. There it is, hanging on, $3.80. But you're starting to see the price is starting to stay within a range for a little bit longer. So that's the indication that the low might be in for a little, soon. You're looking for how quick things are turning over. So you're seeing a lot of volume coming in. So people are coming to some people are coming to support the market. So you're starting to see. So you can see, look how big this volume bar was, 11th of May at 4 o'clock. And you can see down 32% in the hour. Then the next day, or the next hour, I should say, you've got 11th of May at 5 o'clock and down 10%. So you got more volume and you saw the spread be much less. So something to be mindful of that the low might be in. Then the next day, in the next hour, you get pretty high volume as well. Low spread, 2%. Next day, next hour, 35% for now, but hopefully we can push that back up. But we've only got another 3 minutes in the hour. So we'll have to see. But hopefully we can sort of stop the bleeding a little bit. Luna will go to the moon soon. I don't know if the moon... If it makes $10, you'll make yourself a very, very handsome profit as well. $10. Oh my god. Just for Luna to go back to $20, you got 277% return. Whew. Never getting there again. Ugh. Dashboard, Luna, I don't know if moon. Any altcoins you want me to review? This is your chance. Luna will come back to, still holding, $3.50 to $4. I'll just keep going through some random cryptos. VRA, everyone loves this coin too. June low. Can't break this level. So hopefully breaks that level. We're going down. LED, please. No worries. Let's have a look. I don't see an LED. Not sure what it is. LRC. Let's have a look. LRC. Let's have a look at the Coinbase. Woo! Downtrend. Downtrend. Look at that. Boom. There it is. Tried to fight on the trend line a little bit. Breaking it at the moment. Not looking good. Gotta be careful, guys. 84, 85% down. Next levels of support. Around 38 cents, roughly. Next areas of support. I don't know why my hotkeys aren't working. Next area of support, if it breaks that level. Holding up at the moment. I need to have a look and see. GMT step. Let's have a look. GMT. This one's actually holding up okay. Let's see if I can find something else other than Binance. There's not enough data. GMT. Coin. Oh, there we go. That looks a bit worse. Next areas of support. 8 cents. Not looking good. But it's getting bought back up. So the price has gone up. But still got another 14 hours left to go of the day. So we'll see what happens. Still could dip. Very risky one. Needs to hold that level. Have a look. Phantom. Yeah, talked about Phantom. Be careful with Phantom, guys. Look, I always say I do my best not to talk bad about other YouTubers. I don't want to be that person bad mouthing and all that. It's not in me. But just be careful, because I see a lot of people talking about how great Phantom is of a buy, you know? Be careful when they say this awesome cryptocurrency that was doing so well is so cheap now, therefore it's a buy. It's the most retail thing to think about. If your altcoin is getting sold off heavily, you need to be careful. Always be careful. Okay, I talked about this before. January 24th low. This was a very important that the Bitcoin got dumped on this day. There's your low. Then Bitcoin did well in February 24th low. There's your low in Phantom, got lower. Then in March, most altcoins rallied. There's your lower low. Had a bit of a rally, broke that level of $1. It was a really important level for it to get to. Broke it. As soon as it breaks that dollar, back down. Next areas of support coming around 30 cents. So be careful. Any altcoin that did well previously, be careful, because there's a reason why they're getting sold off. You know? There's a reason why they're getting sold off. Matic. We had a look at Matic. We'll have a look again at Matic. Matic was another one that doing pretty poor. It was always doing pretty well. Last bull run did pretty well. Got to the all-time high in December 28. Back down. Got hit really, really hard. Rejection at the 50%. And going into new lows at the moment. Finding some support on the June and July low. So there's a little bit of hopium for you. But if we break that level, we're going to get pretty hard. Probably 46 cents next area. But see how it plays out. Good news is you got some very, very high volume, but a weak close. So just be a little bit careful with that. We need more information to come before we make a decision. But looking weak. Dot, let's have a look at Polkadot. Polkadot. Downtrend as well. Hanging on the July low. If your crypto is finding support on the July low or the June low, a little bit of good news. A little bit of good news. A little bit of good news if they're finding some support on it. But if they're not finding support, they're on it. Like, I was talking about this earlier, guys. NIA, right? NIA finding support on the February 24th low. Do you see how that makes sense? All these other cryptos, including Bitcoin, finding support in their June low. Some other cryptos finding support from 2020. So that's it, you know? Look at Bitcoin. Where's Bitcoin? What lows is it matching to previously dates? Is my altcoin matching to those dates, or is it doing better or worse? That's it. It's simple. You can draw all the fancy trend lines. Flow up 13%. There you go. Everyone's selling their UST, they're selling their Luna, and they're going to buy Flow. That's the plan, guys. We're leveraging into Flow. 100x leverage into Flow. There's your big volumed up day. And the next day, we're already having above average volume. There you go. Let's do it. Luna going to zero, slow death. Let's have a look at Luna. I love looking at Luna every like 15 minutes. It's like looking at Instagram. We're back $4. We're back $4. We are back above $4. We're back above $4. We're doing it, guys. We're pushing through. This is what it's come to for Luna. We're happy because we're at $4. We're back above $4. Chainlink. I'd rather hold Luna than Chainlink. I don't like Chainlink at all. Always look crap on a chart. Have a look at UST. We're at 48 cents, guys. If you bought UST, the stable coin, if you bought it earlier today, let's have a look at how long ago you would have had to buy it. Oh my God. If you literally bought about 3 hours ago, you would have already made 115%. If you bought UST 3 hours ago, you would have made 115%. The stable coin that keeps on giving. Luna. What's going on? Getting dumped on. $3.90. Needs to hold that $4. Needs to hold the $4 mark. Horrible. Any altcoins you want me to review, guys? Drop them in the comments. We're actually having a pretty good turnout, considering I had no idea what I was doing. It's like, oh, let me just go live. Put my webcam in. Kusama, KDA, JST. This is the one that I got in for a trade. Broke down. HBAR. Let's have a look at HBAR and then we'll look at ApeCoin. HBAR. This one. So here we go. HBAR on the hourly. Oh, I can already tell this one broke down a lot. Yeah, there you go. Another breakdown. It's tough. I mean, it's really, really tough. It's tough. I mean, it's the bear market. You know, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. You keep buying the dip and you keep getting screwed. So be careful. It's tough. There's your January 24th low. There's your February 24th low. It tried to hold that level for a good while. Broke it. As soon as it breaks that very important level, you need to be honest with yourself. Time to go. Time to go. It can be the best thing for you. There's your January 21st low. Broke it. So you can see this is a bad crypto. Wasn't able to find support in the bear market of last year. Finding support in March 2021. So next areas of support, if he breaks that, somewhere around 0.08 cents. It's tough. It's tough out there. Ape. So I said Ape before. Ape is looking really dangerous at the moment. Really, really dangerous. Reason for that is because this is the low that it got put in, was $8.41, and we've broken that low. So anywhere between $8 and $1 is the low or the range for Ape. So be careful. You know, Ape has an 85% range it can go down under. Really, really careful because you can see it's broken past it. All right, it's broken past this level. So if it breaks this level, it needs to get above it quickly to show some strength, some support. Otherwise, it's looking weak. It broke that level, it's going down, and we're going to head down. So we need to make sure that we're going to, go back up. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I think I got that here. Here we go. Another one that's broken down a lot. You can see. Ooh, this one's broken down a lot as well. So you can see KDA can't break these levels. Broke it. So there's your January 22 levels, October levels. You can see breaking down. Headed to $1.20, potentially. See, you can see as well, guys. See how it has like this sort of long tail? As soon as it breaks that level, need to get out. Need to get out. Just have to. QSP. Let's have a look at QSP. QSP. Oh my God. Amio? Amio, I'm hopefully saying a name now, right? Amio, just get UST. Get UST. UST. You're better off getting UST. Get the stable coin. 112%. So, yeah, be careful. USP, man, that was a brutal one. Jesus. Absolutely wrecked. Yeah. Tough. Tough. Having a look. What's next? Unibright. I have no idea about any of these cryptos. Oh my god. Downtrend. Look at that. Whew. Down. Finding support though from 2020. Finding support from 2020, guys. It's weak. You know, good coins finding support in 2022 levels. Most cryptos finding support somewhere in 2021 levels. Really, really bad cryptos finding support from 2020 levels. Luna, yep, New York waking up. Let's have a look at Luna. Are we still holding around that $4 mark? $3.90. We're hanging on. Luna's just contemplating life at the moment. Have a look. Keep on dipping. How should I invest in Luna to make money? Not financial advice. Don't go for Luna. Go for UST. UST to the new viewers. It's a stable coin. It should be pinged to $1. It should stay roughly here. It's so annoying that yeah. That should be the price always for UST because it's pinged to the dollar. If you buy UST now, it should be a 110% increase from where it is. Theoretically. Not financial advice. Not financial advice. XDC. Let's have a look. XDC. Well, this one's not too bad. I mean, it's broken down, but it's at least a bit of a base is forming. At least a bit of a base is forming, so you can see there's your base. So that's what you're looking for. It's really good, right? If your crypto is still forming a base in times like this, that's very, very good. If your crypto is bleeding out, broken down, it's bad. You know, most cryptos will be down, but it's like, how bad is it down? You know, is it just getting its ass handed to it? Then it's not very good. So you can see XDC, not the worst one, needs to hold these levels, but you can see it's sort of maybe looking like a bit of a bottom out. Can only go down 25% from where it is at the moment. It's not a bad trade. So yeah, not a bad pick. Not a bad pick at all. Ape to $1. Thanks, man. I almost buy it. Yeah, be careful. Be careful. I'm not one of those YouTubers who just pump everything up. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I try to be honest because I know I come from a poor family as well, and I know it can be tough out there. We all want to make money. We all want to buy houses and do amazing things, but we need to be honest with ourselves and actually tell ourselves, like, look, crypto is. It can be awesome at times. It can be brutal at times, but you need to be honest about that. You know, not just pumping every time. Next one. Dumping again. This is looking nasty. What would you do? I would 100x leverage the stable coin. Not financial advice. Please don't do it. Just joking. Look, it's up 50%, guys. It's up. It's going up. It's going up. We're going back. Look, we're 90% away from the all-time high, roughly. Not the all-time high, the $1 mark. There it is, 90%. It's going back up, guys. You can make 90%. Hello by Luna. Guys, get UST, not Luna. UST. Get the stable coin. It's coming back. It's coming back. Unibright is probably a good buy right now. I don't think it is. Downtrend. Look at that. Down. A lot of cryptos are like this. I'm not only picking on this one. A lot of cryptos are like this. But look, support coming in from January 21st. You know, almost 2020. You know? High volume, dumped it, lost it. It's tough. It's tough. Why is all the stable coins crash trading like an altcoin? Not all of them. think UST is still doing okay. Sorry, USDT, I should say. Holding up okay. All ping to each other. Both are doing good. CRV. My first video that got me over 1,000 views. Look, not as bad as other ones, but still pretty crap. So finding support and September levels, sort of good. There's your July level. So remember what we said? January 24th low, February 24th low, and then June and July low in 2021. Those are the 3 dates to think about, right? If your cryptocurrency is finding support at January level, it's doing amazing. Finding support at February 24th level, doing amazing. Finding support in June and July level, doing around average. Breaking past that June and July level, looking really weak. Curve, finding support around September level. So it's looking above average, nothing special though. So not the worst one. Bit of support looking like it's coming in though. We've got another 13 hours and 45 minutes. So above average volume, closing relatively strong. MKR. Yeah, I think MKR's maker. Crypto. Yeah. Short squeeze, who knows? Let's have a look. CRV, stablecoin. Where is the next support? If Luna breaks $4, it's going to the cents. So Luna cannot break $4. Luna needs to hold above $4. It's really, really important Luna holds up. So if it breaks, so there's $4. Okay. And then you can see there's your June and July level, right? There it is. Breaks that level. Next area is going to under $1. Very, very sad. Needs to stay there. You tweet from, let's have a look. Luna pumping, MKR, hello buy Luna, UST guys. Where can you buy UST? You can buy it on Binance. So there it is. Binance, Coinbase. Not financial advice. It's just funny. It's just really, really funny. Like in my head, you know, it's just like, it should be like easy, right? Greetings from Oklahoma. Oof. Oklahoma. Hopefully you're watching basketball. You got a very good general manager, Sam Presti. He's very good. Hope everyone's well. Been a rough few days. It has been a rough few days. Should I buy Anchor Protocol? No, you should not. Nothing on the Luna ecosystem. Oh, that's good. Dirk One posted a resolution. What do you think about Solana? Solana's garbage at the moment. As much as I hate to admit it, I don't have anything against the projects. I don't have anything against the management team. I'm not one of those guys. I just have to call it like I see it. Solana breaking down. Look at that. Broke past that September level. Clean cut right through. Perfect. Well, not perfect. Rejection of the 50. Back down. Broke those February lows. So you can see. Broke those lows. Bad. Perfect rejection at it again. Looking weak. Yeah. Next area of support. At that $58 mark. So, looking weak. It's tough. It's so hard. In a bear market, it's brutal. It's so hard. What's next? $4 will UST go down a lot? Most likely. Yes. What are your recommendations to buy right now? I have a bit of money to play around with. UST, guys. Nah, I'm joking. Look, the only thing, and it's not financial advice, but I say it every video. Ethereum and Bitcoin, I know they're boring. But they are so good because they make money consistently. The market is bleeding. Ethereum is up almost 4%. Bitcoin up 3%. This is strength. You know, look at Ethereum, right? what were the dates I said? I said January 24th and February 24th are, if your crypto is testing these levels, it's doing great. Ethereum testing that January 24th level, doing good. And Nia, same thing, testing it beautifully, bounced off of it. This is what strength looks like. You know, strength is found on the weekdays when things are pulling back, when things are getting dumped on, when things are getting hit. It's looking good. So pay attention to that. Yeah, ETH really is. Axie. Anchor's dropped 1%. When it go up anytime soon. I wouldn't bet on Anchor. I think this is sort of the whole problem, is they're just offering too much rewards. Solana's pumped by Steppen. It will not break down. I don't think. I don't want to say it will break down as it like it won't. It will do like a Luna. I'm not trying to say that. Don't misunderstand me. I just mean it hasn't found, like, I showed you Ethereum, I showed you Nia, I showed you Rune, and I showed you FTT. Like, why not just go for those? Do you know what I mean? Because they're showing levels of support. You know, that's it. I mean, the returns are the same, right? 80% return is an 80% return, 90% is a 90% return. It's just about which coin gets you those. So find a crypto that isn't breaking down as bad. All cryptos are breaking down. Every crypto is pulling back. But you're looking for ones that haven't done it as bad and are still finding support in the 2022 levels. That's really what you're looking for. 2022. Is my crypto finding support on February 24th or January 24th? The answer is yes, you probably got a good crypto. The answer is no, like most of them, you got a bad crypto. That's it. Axie, how to look at Axie, broken down, very, very bad. Axie, there it is, broken down. Broken down. Breaks $22, it's gone to $15. It breaks $15, it's gone to $11. And I don't think Axie is going to be able to ever get to a new all-time high. I just think that, you know, it's a game in crypto. You can make another game in crypto, improve the tokenomics, improve, you know, because the thing is, in any economic event, people just copy it and they make it better. That's it. So Axie was the one to lay the foundation. There'll be another game that does it and does it better. You know, Unreal Engine 5 is for free. There'll be better, newer developers, things like that. You know, so yeah, this is a really good turnout. I'm very surprised. 60 viewers. This is major for me. I should just quit my job and just become a full-time YouTuber. Let's have a look. What is the next good support level to buy at? For Axie or for something else? Axie I wouldn't really buy. Axie is looking weak. Be careful with Axie. Ada, Cardano, how to look at Cardano before. Cardano looking weak as well, unfortunately. I'd be very, very careful with Cardano. It has a very, very big loyal community, but yeah, it's just looking weak. It's extend lines left, and there it is. So broken down heavily. There's your January 24th level. There's your February 24th level. Broke it, clean cut right through. And I mean, hopefully some support comes, because we don't have anything on the left side, you know, really supporting the market. Next area it's probably gone to is 38 cents. So be careful with Cardano. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. I'm just a kid who, yeah, just loves crypto, loves looking at charts. I'm doing my master's in economics, so I've got some assignments to do, but I decided to come online instead, and I'm going to regret myself for that decision. But I enjoy reading books about charts and all that sort of stuff. So I'm not just someone who just looks at support and resistance and buys and things like that. I do other things. So, you know, yeah, I'm always looking to improve. I'm always looking to get better. So, you know, that's a little bit about myself. We need to see that Bitcoin bull market again for everything to pump. It's going to be a while though, because look, this is just my opinion as someone who loves economics. I don't know if America, Jerome Powell's ever going to, like, or America in general, or any country, like, they have seen what money printing does. They have pushed the machine to its limits, and they understand that they can't do that again. So now, you know, it's going to be a long time before you see interest rates go that low. Inflation is going to take a while to beat. Like, it's not going to be an overnight thing. One of the economic reports I read was that at the end of 2023, that's when wages will catch up with inflation, and they would have reduced inflation, and that's when you'll get the equilibrium, I suppose. End of 2023, roughly. Does that mean Bitcoin is going to peak before then? Not before then? Who knows? But that's just the data that I read from economists, is that, you know, end of 2023 seems to be the date when the economy will start moving again, and wages will compete with wages. So be careful with that. MIL also crashing. Let's have a look. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. That is brutal. Good call, Hugh. Hopefully pronouncing your name right. There it is. Look at that. Oh, downtrend. Complete downtrend. Perfect resistance at the trend and down. It's tough. ETH doing well. Total market cap 1, surprisingly, actually a little bit up. Bitcoin dominance still hovering around that 1.65%. Luna, it's breaking. $3.30. Oh, put a salt water. We'll see. Look at that. Luna holding on. Well, $3.30, 20 cents. Look at the price. It's just ticking over so fast. Going into the 1 minute. Let's have a look at 1 minute. Yeah, you can see it. It's just looking bad. Looking crap. Harmony 1. Let's have a look. I forgot about Harmony 1. Oh, Harmony 1 looking on the 1 minute chart. Looking like a bit of a bounce, potentially. Potentially, it's broken down a fair bit, but there is your July and June low. So there it is there. Yeah, good support coming in for Harmony. Have to wait and see. Don't try and time it. But not looking bad. Breaks those levels though look pretty nasty though. You're probably looking at 3 cents. If it does. Not looking good. Yeah, Luna going to $2.80. If it breaks $4, which it just did, it's going to under $1. So we need to see get back up. If you look on the maybe 15-minute chart, look at the volume. It's just insane. Look at that. Ugh, everything's just popping off. Support is coming. You're starting to see a little bit of green bars coming on good volume, so people are buying it. People are buying it. It might go under $1 tonight. It might. Who knows how long it can hold this up. Very, very, very sad. I don't know if it's a Ponzi scheme. It just got attacked, and it's just a roller coaster, and yeah, just a cautionary tale for all the pegged currencies. NIA's going to be the big one that I'm looking at, because NIA's going to do their own thing with their own stable coins. So it's going to be really interesting to see NIA learn from this and make sure that their stable coin doesn't go through the same issues. Really, really important. Adam, had a look at Adam earlier. Adam, unfortunately, looking weak. Cosmos. So you can see there's your 50%. Found support on it. It was actually above its 50% for quite some time. Broke it. So you can see above its 50% for a while. Broke it, and you can see clean cut right through. Perfect resistance at the 50%. Down, down, down. And finding some support there. And the good news is still got the June low for some support. That's the good news. Perfect bounce off of the 2.5 mark. So a bit of a downtrend still. Have to wait. Have to see how it recoups. But give it some time. But like I said, there's better ones out there. You know, to its 50%, 70% return, 240 to its all-time high. Maybe, maybe not. Luna, $3.40. So conquered. Okay, let's have a look if I can do this right. 14. Terra's return to form will be sight to behold. We're here to stay and we're going to keep making noise. Okay, well, let's read this from first. First, dear Terra community. Let's zoom this in a little bit. There we go. Hopefully that's better. Okay. Stablecoin, yeah. Let's have a look. Dear Terra community, 2. I understand the last 2 hours have been extremely tough for you all. Know that I am resolved to work with every one of you to weather through this crisis and we build our way out of this together. 3. First, if you don't understand how Terra's peng stabilization mechanism works, here is a good overview. And this has its own full thing. 4. A review of current situation. UST is currently trading at 50 cents, a significant deviation from the intended peg at $1. The price stabilization mechanisms is absorbing UST supply over 10% of total supply. The cost of absorbing so much stablecoins at the same time has stretched out the on-chain swap spread to 40%, and Luna's price has diminished drastically, absorbing the ARBs. Before anything else, the path forward will be to absorb the stablecoin supply that wants to exit before UST can start to repeg. There is no way around it. So we need to wait for the liquidity to dry up, or the volume. We propose several remedial measures to aid the pegging mechanism to absorb supply. Firstly, we endorse the community proposal to 1164 to increase base pool from 50 million to 100 SDR, decrease pool recovery block 36 to 18. This will increase minting capacity for 293 million to 1200 million. Oof. More ideas will be discussed in the community forums. With the current on-chain spread, peng pressure, and UST burn rate, the supply overheating of UST bad debt should continue to decrease until period is reached and spreads begin healing. Naturally, this is a high cost to UST and Luna holders, but we will continue to explore various options to bring in more exogenous capital to the ecosystem and reduce supply overhang on UST. 12. As we begin to rebuild UST, we will adjust the mechanisms to be more collateralized. Yeah, they're definitely going to learn that lesson, 100%. The Terra ecosystem is one of the most vibrant in the crypto industry, with hundreds of passionate teams building category defining applications within. As long as these builders, TFL among them, continue to build, we will come out of this together. Terra's focus has always been oriented itself around long-term horizon, and another setback this May. Similar to last year, we will not deter from lunatics. Short-term stumbles do not define what we can accomplish. It's how you respond that matters. Terra's return to form will be a sight to behold. We're here to stay. And there we go. And we're going to keep making noise. So there's your answer, guys. They want to keep it going. They're going to try their best. It's going to be difficult. They just have to wait for the... Yeah, they have to wait for the volume to dry up a little bit. Have a look at UST now. I mean, guys, not financial advice, but if he said UST is here to stay, 100% return waiting for you. 100% return waiting for you. So, how much do you trust him? How much do you trust the ecosystem to get back up to the ping of $1? 100% return, guys. There it is. AVAX not better buy right now. AVAX is a good buy. I still love the project. Look, from what I read, Luna was using AVAX as some collateral, so they had to sell it off. So that's what's causing the price to go down a lot at the moment. So there's your September lows, support coming in at it. Still looking like a pretty good buy, but I mean, it's broken down a fair bit, but not as bad as other cryptos. So there's your July low. So at least it hasn't gone through there. A lot of support coming in though, you can see between that $40 mark and 27-ish around that blue and red line. So doing pretty good at the moment. But you know, there's better. There's always better. Of course, they will try to save Luna. Like, I mean, you have to think about like how much hours they really put into try to make it work and things like that. You know. So yeah, it's tough. They're not gonna let it die out. What's next? I put a bag, lol. I placed myself at 70 cents. I will wait to buy little Luna if it hits the cents. There will always be people to buy Luna. That's what I mean. Luna's not going away because there will be plenty of people ready to buy Luna at 5 cents, at 10 cents, at 50, whatever amount you think it is. There will be people out there waiting to buy Luna. Luna is not going away, but it's going to be a very, very tough battle for Luna. So we have to wait and see. Thorchain, Rune, coming very, very, very close to the buy area. There it is, $3.25. 20% away from it. You know, be patient with your entries. Be very, very patient with your entries. Be very, very patient with your entries, guys. What is next? Any altcoin recommendations you want me to have a look for you guys? Let me know. XMR, doing pretty well. FTX, holding up okay. I really like FTX. FTX will do very, very well. You know, I can see it increasing its market cap. Sam Bankman-Fried's a genius. He has a very, very hardworking team. 150% increase from where it currently is. Amazing. Amazing. Luna, $3.15. It's going to hit it. It's going to go under $1. It's definitely going to go under $1. Have a look. Anything else? Nia, still bouncing off it. I just love how well these tools work. Look at that. Perfectly bounced off the 375 mark, $7.72. And there it is. Quant. I did a video on Quant, I'm pretty sure. This one's another one that broke down a fair bit. Look at that. You can just see the breakdown. Like, just close your eyes and just open your eyes. And if you just saw that, would you be like, is that a downtrend or an uptrend? It's a downtrend. Got hit really hard. Look at that. Complete downtrend. Absolutely destroyed. So it's tough. There's your January low. There's your February. It's actually made a higher low. So there it is. But then it broke that level. Cannot break that level. Broke it. More pain to come. Did you buy Luna? I did buy Luna. I bought Luna. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with Luna. I think UST though is like honestly the better play. Because UST is, I mean, really it's, you know, I mean, you've got the low there, right? You know it's gonna, there's 20 cents. So it gets near to 20 cents. Okay. Say for example, you buy near there, you buy at 30 cents and the pin goes back to where it is. That's 230% increase. Do you know what I mean? So hopefully it's all good. Next one, let's have a look. If it gets back to $1, then it will do, it'll come back a little bit, but it has a long way to go. It's going to be very, very, very interesting to see how Luna does moving forward in the next coming days, 2 weeks. It's going to take a while though. It's not going to be an overnight thing. If it was still in a bull run, then the reversal could have happened. But interest rates going back up, inflation, yada, 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 it's going to cause problems. VET. Let's have a look at VeChain. They don't really like VET. VeChain, Tether. Downtrend. As well. So there's your low in May, and here it is right there. So there it is. And then, yep, look at that perfect rejection at the 5% mark and back down, finding some support on the February low. So I suppose that's something good. Yeah, it's not breaking down as bad as the other ones, to be honest, actually. But one thing I don't like about VeChain, put in the high in first half of the bull run, did not put in another all-time high in the second half of the bull run. Not good. Needs to put in a new high. So there's a reason why I didn't get to a new all-time high. Crypto is a technological market, guys. New cryptos are coming out. You're going to see new cryptos. You're going to see, always new technologies. That's why don't hold on to your crypto. Don't be like, I'm going to hold on my crypto for 5 years, 6 years, thinking it's going to do amazing. It might, but you have to always remember there's going to be new technology. There's going to be new teams. There's going to be faster processing, faster transactions, lower fees. There's going to be whatever the new sharding thing is going to be, whatever the next time, and all this stuff. There's going to be new cryptocurrencies. So just make sure you're ready of it. Hello, Joe Mike. Good to see you. Joe Mike was one of my very OG subscribers. That's CRO, crypto.com. I really wish CRO was on Binance. I know they're competing exchanges, but it would have been nice. Breakdown. There is your January low. There's your February low. Broke it. Broke it. Back down. Support sort of coming in at the all-time, at some old tops on April. So sort of a good sign. Bottom might be in for CRO, but we need to get out of there. Very heavily bleeding day. So I need to have a wait and see. But the thing is with CRO is like, why wouldn't you just rather own Binance or FTX? Because if we have a look at CRO, right, it's about 280% increase from its all-time high, if it gets there again. Okay, but it broke down a lot. If you go for FTX, which is another exchange, which I'm sure will get back to an all-time high, you're looking at 150% near there. Would you rather just have the 150% return, more guaranteed-ish, roughly? Of course, we never know. I would rather do that. Binance, not as good of a return as well, but still a very safe one too. Sure, Binance will get near to its all-time high, 95%. That's the way you got to start thinking. See Binance? Put in the all-time high in the first half of last year. Put in near the all-time high in the second half of last year. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for your crypto getting to match its all-time high or pushing past its all-time high from the first half of last year and the second half of last year. That's really one of the key indicators. If your crypto did not get to an all-time high in the second half of last year, looks weak. Bro, it's dead. End of story. Gone below $3 now. Oof. $3.20. We'll see. We'll see. Have a look. Still holding up okay, roughly. It will. I'm sure it'll test near $1. I'm sure it will. We'll have a look. UST, guys. UST. There it is. The stable coin that can give you 100% return. Litecoin. Do not like Litecoin at all. Litecoin is really, really crap. Yeah, stay away from Litecoin. It's one of the worst ones you can get. Litecoin, always such a garbage one. There's your all-time high in May. So first half of the bull cycle. Then we had the bear market. And then we had the bull run for the second half. Did not get to an all-time high. And this crypto just keeps on breaking down. There's your January low. There's your February low. And it broke it. If you look at Litecoin as well, just look at Litecoin compared to... do we have ETH? That's Litecoin compared to its Ethereum value. It's just gotten crushed by Ethereum. So why wouldn't you just own Ethereum? Get better returns, reduce your risk. Litecoin, complete garbage. Always does this. Always, always, always. If we even compare it to BTC, you can see downtrend. Always struggling Litecoin. Always, always, always struggles. Look at that. That was April 2018. Yeah. Goes up, gets another run in 2019, gets another run, and then just downtrend. Just owning Bitcoin. Better. Any other indicators or theories you like? It's a good question. So, Oscar, I have tried with RSI indicators and MACDs, and I've tried like a few of them. The thing is with RSIs, like let's just say you have the RSI, right? Twice. Let's just say you have the RSI, right? And you have Bitcoin. Well, let's just, do I have a normal RSI? Yeah, here it is. Okay, let's just say you have the RSI, and let's just say you're looking at AXI. So this is why I don't like RSIs or any indicators. Say you're looking at here, right? Say you're looking at AXI, and you're looking at AXI from when it first came out. Your RSI in July would have been over 70. Over 70 means overbought. So you've got your RSI indicator telling you overbought, and you would have sold, but you would have missed. And look, it's still going over 80 on the RSI. So technically, according to the RSI rules, this is oversold. But it kept going. And then you go down. And then your RSI is sitting at 52. So you're waiting for the RSI to pull back to 30 because that's technically oversold with the RSI indicator. And this is why I don't like using a lot of indicators. So you've got the RSI, and then it's telling you it's oversold, and you're just waiting for it to dip. But look, it keeps going up and up and up, and you're missing out on all of these returns because all of these indicators tell you what is overbought and what is oversold. And you will miss a lot of gains because all of these indicators, because crypto moves so fast, so quick, that all these indicators will start flashing that they're oversold, 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 or overbought, overbought, overbought. But it can keep going. That's the problem with a lot of these indicators. So by just using fib tools, understanding volume, try to understand the human behavior of the day. That's really what you want. You know, you look at a weekly, look at a monthly, look at the volume, because that's telling you in a very organic way what's happening with the market. Any indicator just tells you in a bull market, every crypto is just overbought, 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 and you will lose so much gains just by listening to them. That's why I don't like indicators. I just use fib tools, trend lines, understand volume analysis. But volume is really, really important. Understanding what's a buying climax, what's a no demand, what's a no supply, what's an upthrust. You know, those are the things you really want to understand about volume and understanding it. I'm not saying I'm 100%, I'm a wizard at it, but that's what I want to continue to improve on. Have a look, going to $2. Still hanging in there, 275. Well, not hanging in there. There it is, broke it. Not looking good, guys. Going to $1. Going to $1. Luna getting some serious volume. Let's have a look at the 30-minute chart. Oh, that's definitely some serious volume. Look at that. There it is. Crazy. I still can't believe it, guys, because I wanted Luna so bad. ETC, my personal fave. Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic. Yeah, this one was actually doing pretty well, but again, just own Ethereum if you want to go long term. You know, just hold Ethereum long term. Nothing wrong with trading this coin. Nothing wrong with trading it. Good tradable coin. Just buy the real Ethereum, get better returns. You can hold it, you'll get better returns. You reduce your risk. Below $1, maybe I'll buy. Yeah, there'll be a lot of buyers out there. If it's $1, I'm buying in. A lot of people like that dollar mark. Ren, REN. Let's have a look. Ren. Bit of a breakdown as well. Some support coming in the February low. So, and September low. Not good. Yeah. Didn't get to the all-time high. Came pretty close though. You can see struggling. This is how altcoins are. You know, they go through these awesome times where they just go up, and you have to sell, and then you have to wait for it to go down, up. You have to sell. Just yeah, it's tough. It's so hard with altcoins. You know, the bull market, you got to sell it off. You just have to sell it off in the bull market. Put it into Bitcoin and ETH, because a lot of the mistake that people do, they make these awesome profits in the bull market and they lose them all in the bear market. Below $3 now. Yeah. Yeah, not looking good for Luna. Going to the cents. I think they're just trying to wait for this to end. They're just like playing video games until this ends. Luna getting some serious volume. That's one of the indeed pretty flawed. You can use 50 cross for confirmation. That's true. If not diving, that's behind the stories. So I'm pretty sure you're saying 50-day moving average. But even with moving averages, like if you use moving average, here it is. Like say you're using the moving average. Let's just put it like, what did you say? 50. Like, you know, let's just have a look at say AVAX or something, you know? Like when these coins are just going off, it's like, well, how do you buy them? So you go up, so you're not buying any of this because it's technically over the 50-day moving average, if that's your reason. So you don't buy any of this because it's below it. So maybe you're buying it, goes above it, you know, like, and then maybe it sells. Like, I don't know what your plan is, you know. Rune, same thing, you know. These cryptos are just so volatile. They go up and down that they break these. Like every single indicator is trying to tell you in some fancy way what's overbought and what's oversold. Moving averages are very sensitive to outliers. If your cryptocurrency is going up and down very heavily, it's going to keep going through your moving average. That's why moving average actually works pretty good with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin generally doesn't move up and down that much. So you can see sort of respects it a little bit more here, you know? But moving average, that's why anyone who does crypto reviews, I think Benjamin Cohen does it. He's a very good crypto technical analyst too, but he'll generally look at Bitcoin only because those indicators work well with Bitcoin. As soon as you unplug them from Bitcoin and you move them into something else, it's just too volatile. They just start pinging everywhere. It's really hard. You know, that's why when I was getting into crypto and I was getting the charts, I started off with the indicators because it's really easy to read an indicator. You read the indicator, tells you buy, tells you sell, you just follow what the indicator says. Anyone can do it, but it doesn't work for altcoins. That's the thing. Luna, buy or sell, bro. Don't buy Luna. Get the UST. The UST, guys. It should be $1. It should be pinging to the $1. Okay? It should be pinging to the $1. If it pings back to the $1, there's 116% return waiting for you. 117% return waiting for you. If it goes back to it, it's a stable coin. It should theoretically get back to the $1. I have to wait. We have to see. Hard to say. Best buying range? No buying range for Luna. Buying range, look, next areas of support are coming in, and these are the, below $1. So next support coming in, these areas right here. So going to $1.65, then going to $1, maybe under. Wait a little to buy. Yes, wait a little. Real question, are you buying Luna and at what price? When did I buy in? I bought in, well, I used Australian dollars, but I bought in around, probably would have been about $6 or so. I would have bought in at, let me have a look. Okay, so I'm only down 1% on Luna. Oh, there we go, did an update. 50% I'm down on Luna. So, no, stay away from Luna, don't get it. And no, definitely wait. Sorry, I meant 50 cross on RSI actually, but the true regarding MAs have been experimenting with exotic fast tests, but they usually confirm something you can. Yeah, I get what you mean, Oscar. I just think, like I said, all these indicators are, if you find something that works for you, then by all means go for it. You know, I would never say don't use it. If it's fundamental analysis, technical analysis, on-chain analysis, whatever analysis works for you, and you're making money from it, do it. But for me, all these indicators, they just don't work on altcoins. I've tried the Bollinger Bands, I've tried the MACD, I tried the Stochastic RSI, and none of it worked. You know, none of it really worked for me, and that's why I just said, you know, they just don't work. I mean, even trend lines are very sensitive, you know, with altcoins, because altcoins just move too much. It's hard, you know? That's why volume and 50% are just like, they're very basic tools, but they work. They work really, really well. That's the funny thing. So you can see here, you know, 50% coming in, support, 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 broke through, resistance, support at the 375 mark. Just using basic retracements can be really good. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you ever want books, I mean, I can always recommend you some, you know, like they're all on my shelf here, but, you know, I try to just read them and just get my better understanding. A really good book for understanding volume analysis is Trading in the Shadow of Smart Money by Gavin Holmes. This one was really, really, really good. Hopefully you can see that. I loved this book. I loved it so much. It was so good. But, you know, really talked about volume and about how people manipulate the share price and things like that. It was really, really good read. Really liked it. Yeah, look, ETH up almost 5%. ETH up almost 5%. Look at that, 50%. It's holding above it. This is why I say ETH is a good buy. ETH is fantastic. But the UST, the UST, still hanging in there. Still hanging in there. Thanks for the recommendations. Can you write the title? I can. There you go. So it's really good. I need to take a piss so bad. Down 35% on the hour each using this. I know. Everyone's portfolio is tanking. But you're still here, guys. You're still here. You're still watching the video. You're still somehow finding my small channel. Like, you know, you're still here. Like, that's something to be proud of. That we're going to remember this, you know, because there's going to be new people who come in. You know, there's going to be new people who come into the crypto market, and they're going to be exactly like how you were. You know, do you remember how you felt when you first started? I remember the first time I got into crypto, the first coin I ever bought was Cardano. And I was like, oh, Cardano, the ETH killer, it's going to do so well. You know, Charles, I was exactly like one of those people when I first started crypto, you know? And then looking back on it, I'm like, man, I was such an idiot. But then there's going to be new people who come in. You know, there's going to be another bull market, and everyone's going to be like, you know, we're never going down. But you're going to have today's in memory, you know, and you're going to remember it, and you're going to be like, I'm not going down on it. So have that. Okay? I'm going to take a quick piss, guys. I'm going to be back. I need to go so bad. I'll be right back. Thank you. Should we buy now? Be careful, be careful. Jimmy N, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you for that. No, so should you get UST, guys? UST. UST is not a bad one at all. Not financial advice, but theoretically, you should be getting back 110% back. Theoretically. Theoretically. Luna, $3, holding it at the moment. I wouldn't bet that it's going to hold on to those marks. It's probably going to keep going down. If we have a look, the hourly chart, volume just keeps going up. Volume just keeps going up. Look at that. Crazy. Crazy. $2.80, $2.75. Going crazy. If you have any altcoins that you want me to review for you guys, drop them in the comments below. I'm keeping an eye on it. We'll keep looking at Luna. Have a look. FTT holding up okay on the hourly. Keep going through some random alts while we're waiting. Anchor down. I just bought Luna just then. You reckon it was worth? As long as you don't go overboard. Any money that goes into Luna or UST, just consider it lost. Maybe you'll get lucky and maybe you'll be like, oh my God, this was amazing. You know, I should have put more, but you don't know. So yeah, give it some time. Tough to say. It's too hard to call at times like this. We're not really ready. Our Pirate Chain, I did a video on this one. Kind of liked it. Breaking down a bit, but still got some March levels to hold up and some February levels to hold up. So get some support there and some support there. This one was looking all right. Still got to be careful because any of these alts can just, yeah, bleed out. Mana, let's have a look. Decentraland. Mana. Oh, downtrend. This is the thing. Gaming and metaverse, they're all getting hit. You know, whatever the narrative is, it's all getting hit now at the moment. Yeah. Mana getting hit really, really, really hard at the moment. Finding some support on the September high and the April 23rd low. So good to see. But be careful. Be careful. All of those metaverse tokens, cryptos, whatever, be careful with them because the narrative changed. We don't know what the narrative is going to be next time. We really don't know. The only crypto that I kind of like from the metaverse is Render. Even though it's gotten hit so hard, the fundamentals, it just seems like it should be pretty good, even though, like I said, it's breaking down pretty bad. So Render, let's see if I can find Tether. There it is. That's Bitcoin. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Even though it's broken down a lot, if there was one metaverse token, crypto, coin, whatever you want to call it, if there was only one that I wanted to get, it would be Render because it's meant to be the graphical powerhouse. It's going to power the metaverse. I'm not a graphic designer. I don't know how it's possible, but that's what the fundamentals are. And if it does, it's going to do very, very well. But this one's breaking down a lot as well, so be careful. Don't get wrecked. But if there was only one metaverse token that I could own, it'd be this one. 600% away from its all-time high, but looking weak because it's broken so many levels. Let's see, January 24th, February 24th, broken both of those levels. So don't get wrecked. Anchor's tweet. I don't really use Twitter much. Seventh of May, 52. There's not really much. I'm not sure what I'm meant to be looking for here. Closing to announce recovery plan for UST. Hang tight. And Duquan would just be like getting no sleep right now. Poor guy. But look, I mean, he's committed. He's committed to it. You know? So that's what I mean. The UST, it's not too bad. You know, the UST. I mean, if he says That UST is going to come back up. Look at that. 40%. 150% return. Looking pretty good. Imagine losing 90% in one day. Sheesh. Favorite altcoin. Favorite altcoin is Ethereum. Look, honestly, if it's not Ethereum, I reckon Nia. I reckon Nia is pretty good. Nia is probably my favorite one as well. I like Nia. Down 12% for the day. Some support found at the 375 mark at $7.70. So support, and that comes pretty much bang on the February 24th low. So it hasn't had to go to these 2020, these 2020 levels of support and 2021 levels of support. It's actually just found support from February 24th, which is good. Good ecosystem. Managed to get to an all-time high this year, which is not, well, near an all-time high that a lot of other cryptos haven't. 150% away. I like that. Pretty good. So again, when you're looking at cryptos, wait for them to bounce off of it. You want to see a bounce off, tuck your stop loss underneath that. If it breaks, get out of it. Just get out of it. I've had so many stop losses trigger, and I can tell you every single stop loss, with the exception of one, ended up saving me in the long run. Every other crypto, every other stop loss did. So Nia is pretty good. FTT is really good too. This is an exchange one. Sam Bankman-Fried's really good as well. Very smart guy. Bet on his brain. You'll do well. Let's have a look. Engine. This one's broken down a lot too. Did put in the all-time high, but broken down massively. 83% dip away from it. Crazy. Filecoin. This one's another one that's been on a downtrend pretty much forever. This is why I love the charts. When I first got into crypto, I loved fundamental analysis. I always loved fundamentals. What's this crypto doing? What's this team doing? Nothing against fundamentals, but like, you don't know what price to buy it at. You don't know what price to sell it at. You just look at the project and the team, and it's easy. Fundamentals are easy. You just go on YouTube, you just type it up, someone tells you the fundamentals. But technical analysis, looking up a chart, understanding volume, prices, 50%, trends, that's like the good stuff. That's what gets you those understanding of the prices. You can see when a crypto's done really well or bad. Yeah. Let's have a look. Phantom still breaking down, 15% down for the day. Guys, please watch out for Phantom. Please, please, please watch out for Phantom. A lot of other people talking about how good Phantom is of a buy. Be careful. Be careful. Phantom is not a good buy. Even if it went up 20, 30% tomorrow, I don't care. It's not a good buy at the moment. It looks horrible. Breaking down really, really bad. Look at that. High volume, very weak closes. And this is as well. When you see a buy like this, really, really bad. Look at that. That one there, really bad. Price tried to push up as much as possible. Just shut down. Downtrend continues. So be careful. What's going to reach $1 first? UST or Luna? Definitely Luna. Luna is on its way there. $2.23. There we go. I have to move my bar lower. There we go. Going down to the cents. Good quality content. Thank you, Bullish Bean. If you want me to review any cryptocurrencies, now's your chance. I enjoyed doing this. It was really good. I actually had no idea that I was going to do it this long. I had no idea that I was going to do it this long. I actually just, finished work, went to class, came back, and just said, you know what? I want to stream. I have no idea how to set it up, but I'm just going to set it up. What do you think caused this? Some people are having the theory that the American government did this, that they wanted to prove stable coins were crap and unsafe and insecure, and so they did this. That's the conspiracy that people are saying at the moment. I'll see if I can maybe even find the article. One of my mates messaged it to me. I don't think I can find it, but that was basically the theory, what caused this. The American government attacked the Luna ecosystem and wanted to prove that stable coins and crypto are bad. Who's selling Luna at this point? It's a good question, actually. Who is selling Luna at this point? I mean, there's people going short. There's people doing a whole bunch of things as well. So, you know, there's always buyers and there's always sellers. You know, you don't just buy thinking the price is going to go up. You can buy and also wait for the price to go down and make money that way. Going down, yep, you're going to start seeing price accelerated. I told you, once it broke that $3 mark or once it broke that $4, I'm like, that's it. If it doesn't get back above $4, it's going down. So, broke the $4 and yeah, going down. Yeah, you can see around that $4 it tried. Broke it the next hour, broke it the next hour, headed down to $2. Buy Luna, looks like a great deal. UST is the plan, guys. Under 40 cents. Under 40 cents. I should really get rid of this 50%. It's confusing the crap out of me. There it is. 150% return for a stable coin, guys. UST. It's crazy. Amazing. The stock market falling hard. Yeah, let's have a look at the stock market. NASDAQ getting hit. This is why I love the 50%. Look at that. Pretty much bang on the 50%. So there it is. Bang on it. So yeah, definitely getting hit pretty hard at the moment. What you're looking for, guys, what you're looking for to show that there's a bit of momentum in the market or that the market has bottomed out, you're looking for something like this. I'll put this on a candlestick because I know most people like to read candlesticks. So look at this candle, 24th of Feb. This was the Russia and Ukraine invasion day. This is what you're looking at for a bit of a bottom out. So it's really hard to see the wick, but you can see the wick, right? So this is really why I like bar charts. So the price got all the way down on February 24th and got immediately bought back up and closed strong. So that's what you're looking for. You're looking for basically a very big tail where the price went down a lot, and got all the way bought back up and then closed strong and doesn't test those levels again. So that would be, roughly those. The next day you cut up, you get still a good strong close, relatively speaking. Then the next day you get your confirmation that was the low on the 28th of Feb. So you can probably enter here. Of course, it went back down, but you know that we never tested that level again. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for basically the price to dip, go down within the day and then get pushed back. All of it gets bought back up and closes strong. That's what you're looking for. That's what you're looking for. But you have to test those levels a few times. Generally speaking, you'll test them 2 or 3 times. If we have a look at, say, July and June, you can see this is Bitcoin. We tested those levels a few times. So you can see tested here, another test, another test, another test, another test. All sellers were liquidated. Time for higher prices. And you get it. And you get a break of these tops. That's how you get it. That's what you're looking for. So if you're looking for what's the sign to look out for, you're looking for prices to keep bouncing off support area with a good strong close. That means everyone who's trying to sell, their orders are just getting filled every time. And that just means, yep, there's no more sellers. Time for higher prices. That's what you're looking for. Until that happens, you have to wait. Another really good thing is just looking at a weekly chart. Weekly charts are really nice too. Clears up a lot of the noise. So you can say, okay, well, here we go. Here was our range. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks basically, with the price being within this range. Not a bad time. Maybe time for higher prices, or something has to happen. Either we're going to break it, we're going to go lower, or we're not. That's what technical analysis is all about. Technical analysis is all about probabilities. It's not about getting it right 100% of the time or finding the model that's going to do the best thing, that's going to make you understand. That no model is perfect. No system is perfect. No indicator is perfect. But what we're trying to do is have a game of probabilities. How often am I going to be right compared to how often I'm going to be wrong? That's what you're looking for. What should I invest in now to make quick money? UST. UST. It's not financial advice, but UST should ping back to $1. Very risky, very silly, but It should ping back to $1, 150%, 140% return. It should, in theory, get back there. We don't know. Be careful. What can you invest in right now? ETH. Not for quick money, but it's the only thing that's actually going up and that's relatively stable in terms of it's not going to wreck you too hard. So see, even with ETH, you know, we had the test once, twice, third. Looking really good. How long will it take UST to recover? No one knows. No one knows until the attacks stop. If we have a look at the hourly chart, you will see. And the volume's just been crazy high. I mean, it sort of stabilized a little bit around that area. You can see the volume start to dry up a little bit. But yeah, then the volume just picked right back up and it's gone pretty crazy at the moment. So, like I said, in theory, it should be an awesome time to make easy money from a stablecoin. But we don't know. It's all about your risk tolerance. How long will it take? Hopefully nobody is stuck in the situation like that, and if you unfortunately made mistakes and lost big in the crash. Absolutely. Agree 100% Ripple. Absolutely agree. It's all part of learning. It's all part of understanding. This is why, as much as we love crypto, as much as we want to make profits, we need to always remember nothing is safe. Nothing is safe. And this is why Ethereum and Bitcoin, even though they're not safe, it's a good way to park your profits. It's a really good way to park your profits. Put your profits there because the entire cryptocurrency space relies on Bitcoin and ETH going to an all-time high. Those two cryptocurrencies have to get to an all-time high for crypto to move on. Every other crypto, it doesn't need it to get to an all-time high. It doesn't need it. So like I showed you, Chainlink didn't get to an all-time high in the second half of the bull run. The names are escaping me now, but there's been plenty of other cryptocurrencies that did not get to an all-time high the second time. VeChain didn't. I think Theta didn't as well. Theta token didn't. Yeah, so Theta didn't. So you can see there's your April high. There's your November high, your September high. Didn't get to it. This is why Ethereum and Bitcoin are good because the whole market need to get to their all-time highs. There's your November high. There's your May high. So first half of the bull run last year, Ethereum got to an all-time high. November got to an all-time high again. Bitcoin, same thing. Your altcoin needs to do that. If your altcoin doesn't do it, it's crap. No idea what the Arabic word means. What are the trading fees like on the exchange you using? I use Swiftex and I use Binance. Binance has the cheapest fees by far, 0.1%. So it's very, very easy to get in and out. But the interface, in my opinion, is just horrible. Like when my friends ask me like, oh, what exchange should I use? I never tell them Binance because I know they'll just be overwhelmed. They'll be like, I have no idea what I'm doing. But Binance is the cheapest and it also has the highest liquidity. So Binance is really, really good. Swiftex I use because it's an Aussie exchange and it's very, very user-friendly and it's very easy to stake. You can actually stake in and out with no lockup periods. So if you want to let go of your crypto, move into the market, you can do it straight away. So right now my ETH is being staked on there and it's in Australian dollars as well. It's a good exchange. I just like it for the staking ability, but the liquidity is not as good and the fees are a little bit higher, 0.6%, 0.6%. Okay. It means God help us. Okay. I'm Egyptian, but I can't read Arabic. You think Luna will be going lower? Absolutely, yes. It will keep going lower. It will keep going lower. So, yeah, it's gonna go to $1. Definitely, I have no doubt it's gonna get to $1. But the test will be, can it survive the dollar? Because there will be a lot of support at the dollar mark. So if I zoom in a little bit more, that's basically where I'll go. So you can see that's your next level of support. Just before it took off. So you'll be looking at that area. See what happens. If it breaks those levels, next area of support will be 74 cents. Next area, 53. And then next area, 43. So those are your areas of support. So look for Luna to go within those bounds. But $1 is going to be the crucial number, because also $1 is like a whole number, you know? Any whole number generally does pretty good. Any like 100s, 10s, 50s, 100, 1000, anything like that, you'll generally feel a lot of support around that area. So be wary of that. 1 hour Luna under $1. We'll try. We'll see. We'll see. Luna hitting to... Yeah, I don't think he'll hit 1 cent. Yeah, I don't think he'll hit 1 cent, but I'm sure it will survive this. I just think there's going to be a lot of buyers ready to scoop it up. Because for it to go to 0, it means the rug pull got pulled out of them, or from underneath them, or yeah, or no one just wants to buy it. Yeah, there'll be buyers. But yeah, definitely on its way down. Can't believe it. From the all-time high in April, guys. We're talking a month. Let's go on a monthly chart. Gets to an all-time high in April and loses 98% a month later. Market cap 1 billion now. Oh. Look at it. It's off. It's out of the top 10. UST. There it is. Still hanging in there. Look at those returns on the stable coin. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Rank number 58. You think... It's not his fault. It's not his fault. His network got attacked. And the thing is, like, there's no way to test this stuff until it actually happens. That's the reality of technology. You know, Binance got hacked, CRO got hacked. You know, these things happen. It's just, obviously this is like a very big, like, holy shit moment. But it happens. You know, this stuff happen. Pretty sad, but yeah, it happens. Has something like ever like this happened before? No, not this quick anyway. Like I said, I mean, look at the monthly chart. All-time high gets put in April. You know, March got to an all-time high as well. You know, December, like, it was looking very, very strong because it just kept going up. Even when everything else was pulling back, Luna was the only thing that kept moving. And I remember looking at Luna like, how is this crypto still moving up? But it kept going up. And yeah, it was crazy. But no, I don't think anything like this has ever happened before. That's why I wanted to go on live. I wanted to go on live because I was like, I want to talk to people. I want to see what's happening. Like, you know, if I go out with my friends now, they'll have no clue what's happening because I'm like the only crypto guy. So I want to spend it with you guys. I'd be suicidal right now. Yeah, he's probably not feeling too good. It's going to be very, very hard for him to recover from this. It is very sad though. Like, you can imagine how hard these people would have worked to, like, do all of this coding and all this crap, and for it not to get to there again. It's pretty sad. You know, for all that to be lost. It's, you know, of course it would hurt. All the hard work, all the late night hours coding, all that stuff. Of course it would hurt. What is pointing towards an attack? Nothing really at the moment. Like I said, I think the only theory that's out there is the US government did this because the US government doesn't like crypto and they wanted to show that stable coins do need to be regulated because this can happen. And this is exactly why they need to be regulated. That's that's the conspiracy that's happening at the moment. Whether or not that's the case, we don't know. We'll never really know, I don't think. But that's the conspiracy. Yeah, Jalen Yellen did talk about it right now. So maybe. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the theory. Yeah. He was trying to. Oh wow. Yeah, this is why Muslim Akdov, hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. This is exactly why you never ever say never say it will never, with prices. It'll never go back down to this price. Oh, it's 100% going to this price. I'm not selling it to, like, don't give certain numbers. Don't do it. Especially when you, don't do it on the internet, especially because people will gun for you. Don't do it. A lot of people do this mistake. It happened before with Titan. I don't know what Titan is. Oh wow. Jesus. Good call. It sort of happened. Wow, look at that up thrust. That is crazy. Oh my god. Look at it. It keeps going up. Oh my god. That is insane. Wow. Good call. Good call. Titan did not expect that. So, you know what that means, guys? You stay away from this crypto. Like, you never touch this. You never touch this. Because once it does something like that, you just stay away. Like, give it years before it does something new. Because when you have something like that, that's usually pretty bad. Bad sign. Had 75 Luna, thinking of pulling $300 by order around $1. Yeah. I mean, look, again, not financial advice. But, we're just having a discussion here. Look, a couple hundred. Like I said, I would consider that money lost, like you're never getting it. But yeah, it's everyone's thinking now is that it's just an easy 2-3x. That's what we're all thinking. So wait till you do it. Wait till you see it for yourself, and yeah, go for it. But just remember that, yeah, pretend that money's gone because at the moment it's not. Or you can go into the stablecoin UST, as I always say, UST. It should go back to the dollar. There it is, 130% increase from where it is. I mean, I really, really would love to get some UST. If it goes down to like 25 cents, like, 260% return. Crazy. Yeah, Titan Deja Vu, yeah, crazy. Although the step of Algo was different, 75% USD, 25%. Yeah, Algo did a little bit of one too. Clear up my drawings. I draw too much. There it is there. Crazy. Always hurts. Always hurts. This is crypto. This is what happens. Luna will go to 10 to 5 cents, then it will stay there forever. I don't know about forever. I mean, look, anything's possible, but it will be very interesting to see how they navigate through this. Very, very interesting to see. He's saying on Twitter that he's going to fight it. Luna's not dead. But yeah, you can see here. He's saying that we're here to stay. We're going to keep making noise. So we'll see what happens. Of course, he'll be saying this. He's not like he's going to say we're all screwed, sell out. He wouldn't say that, of course, but yeah, be aware. Could happen. Luna going up again to the moon. Do I invest into Luna now? Everyone wants to know if they should invest into Luna. Be careful. Look, any money that you put into Luna, consider it gone. Only put what you can afford to lose. If you can afford to lose it, by all means. But UST to me seems like the better call because this thing should ping back to $1. It should get back to its value of $1. And if it does, there's a 133% increase, 130% return waiting for you. Should it get there? So take that how you will, Mr. Adam. But yeah, give it a go. See how you go. Not financial advice. Don't sue me. Don't sue me. Sue Terra. Sue Luna. Go to Korea and sue them. I think we're probably going to wrap this up soon. I'm starting to lose my voice. But this ended up being a lot more successful than I thought. So thank you all for watching. Really, I feel like one of those Twitch streamers now who are just like looking at this. I just got some. Good luck. We will know our answer very soon. But yeah, if you have to invest into something, Ethereum is still very, very good. Up 3%, doing really well. So see how you go. In terms of people who are out there, if one of them fails, it's almost impossible to gain the trust again. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. This is going to be Luna's biggest problem. Luna's biggest problem is going to be how can they regain that trust? Because I don't know how you get back that trust. You know, who's going to use UST and actually trust it? These guys are going to be the biggest joke in town. Like, how does a stable currency go through that? Let's look at USDT. And I suppose we'll just look at it here, but you can see even like they don't go down often. The lowest it went down to is 90 cents, maybe 98 cents. It really barely moves. So it's actually held up so well, these stable coins. USDC is the best one though, from what I've heard. Even though I don't use it because I don't live in America, I don't use Coinbase. I know you can use other exchanges, but USDT seems to be the one with the most liquidity, so most people use that. Thank you, yo, first time. Hello, thank you, welcome to my humble little YouTube channel. Help me become a crypto millionaire. Greetings from Chile. I like Chile. Look, I guess just to wrap it up, guys. Look, in all seriousness, I've joked a bit and I've been a little bit funny here and there, but be careful. Like, be careful. Cryptocurrency it can be a beautiful thing, but it can also be a really bad thing. It can, be careful out there. If you want to invest into Luna, put only what you're willing to lose. UST seems to be like a really good, a good bet because, like I said, it should ping back to $1. It should move back to the dollar. If it doesn't ping back to the dollar, that's really weird. So 133%, and he's even said that it's going to go back to $1, or that he's going to continue to invest into the Luna ecosystem. If you are looking for any other alts, the only other altcoin that looks pretty good to me is Nia. It's bounced off its February low and December low, so it's coming back, and it has a really good fundamentals and a really good ecosystem. So have a look at that. Ethereum is still the best buy. So Ethereum is a very good buy. It just showed another day looking up, and it's looking like some resilience is coming in. So testing on those February 24th lows and January 24th lows. So have a look at that. Those are my altcoins recommendations. But maybe I'll come on live again because this was really good to meet everyone and speak to everyone. Didn't buy any limit USDT. I think I did read that too. I read about it. I can't confirm it though because I don't know. I don't really trade with it. But that's going to do it, guys. I am definitely going to go and relax. Thank you all. Big shout out. Stay safe out there. And maybe we'll do this again sometime soon. But take care, everyone, and good night.